I ended up going to brunch, and then after I went to brunch, I went to that spot, and that spot was like, it was kind of empty. It was daytime though, and it was like a Sunday or something like that. And homie was there, and and he saw who I was with, so he was like, "Oh, yo, you want the aux, this and that, or whatever." I was like, "Yeah."
They offer you the aux?
Yeah, but yeah, he did, which is dope because I have.
No, it's not.
It's not. I prefer that because I have like a diverse music catalog. Like
Okay, first of all, don't tell me music catalog. Second, never offer a nigga my aux anywhere. You crazy?
So he saw who I was with.
I don't give a fuck.
So he was like, "Yo, you want the aux here? Take." You
would have to be with Beyonce herself for me to be like, "Yo, my nigga, yeah, just play the music in my spot." Nigga, no.
Bro, it was his phone, like his personal phone.
Whatever.
No, which is crazier. But like, it was cool. I'm like, oh, bet. So I was, I had his phone for a minute, for like maybe like an hour or something like that.
You was hype, gave you the aux?
Huh?
What you did like when he handed it to you?
I started playing some.
No, but like, how was you? Like, what'd you say? You said.
I was like, nah,
you said
thanks
or thank you.
And I was like, I appreciate that. What you think?
Do you say thanks or thank you?
I said I appreciate that. I said I appreciate you. That's what I said. I appreciate you. You gave me his phone, put the music on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, all right, that's fine. I'll let it go.
You got to.
I'll let it go.
You got to.
No, you don't.
Because you got to set the vibe, the ambiance for
set the vibe in the nigga spot.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, but who I was with was who I was with. It was a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So ended up playing
a lot of what? A lot of who's that?
A lot of company. A lot of company I was with.
What was their gender?
Yeah, I can't determine that. It's 2023.
What the fuck?
I don't assume gender. But
you know what? That was a curveball I didn't expect him to say. Nigga, just say girls.
I don't assume gender. I'm sorry. I can't do that. 2023 can't get canceled out yet.
What the fuck?
But yeah,
I'm also getting sick of that shit too. But I'm not lit enough to say what I want to say. But
so it was random. It was just random how that played out though.
Okay.
But like that just goes back to our conversation with outside currency and how like it be important sometimes.
No, having outside currency in your 30s, especially in a metropolitan city, is extremely fucking important.
Especially now with all the social media, how it's all interconnected.
I'm slowly learning it myself because it's like,
nobody hear you, nigga.
I like being behind the scenes, so it's like,
You can be behind the scenes and have outside currency. Yeah. You just need to be cool, go to the right places, know the right people, and that's fine. Like, and that is outside currency doesn't necessarily mean like, yo, like I know everybody.
It seems like he means like there's no documentation of him anywhere, which is kind of scary.
It's not like a purpose.
Niggas don't need to see your picture to like you, nigga. What the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck is this nigga?
At the party though, I was surprised. Like there was two, 3 people that like who knew who I was. I was like, I would hope so. I was like,
bro, we get thousands of
I would hope so.
Thousands of you get thousands of listeners per week. If you say your name is Jordan, oh shit, I'm at the party where we hear your voice.
Yeah, word.
It surprised me. But
you guys start talking your shit a little bit. Like, oh, yo, bro, I be doing this a little bit.
Drew be getting his back. He be acting like he don't be getting his back.
I'm gonna do. I told him, listen, I forgot, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? Nigga, somebody said something to me. And my ego doesn't play a part in a lot of things. I'm like, yo, bro, you talking to, chill out. Not in like, I'd rather in a tough sense. Like, yo, bro, you know what? You got a tough guy. I'm very comfortable in that. Well, sometimes I'd be like, hey, my nigga, chill out. Chill out. I saw the Uber you came in. Chill the fuck out. All right? I saw a little Prius. All right, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, that's tough.
All right, chill the fuck out. All right?
But outside currency is definitely important in today's age.
No, it's
not for a fact.
If you're in a metropolitan area and you like to go out, but not even, you don't have to go out frequently. Just being able to send a text and be like, hey, am I good? Are you good? Are you here tonight? Like, that just makes you feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, it had nothing to do with being popular. It's like, yo, bro, make some friends that,
are well connected in the right places.
Or even like, if you are, it's the same thing as if you're an accountant and I need help with my taxes.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same shit. Yo, bro, I know you are a promoter, you own a club or something. Make a friend.
Yeah.
Make a friend. It helps to have outside currency, especially when you're traveling around.
Yeah.
I was going to tell Derek, you need to build some outside currency. Some of them spots, hey, you need to stop showing them pictures of them shits, all right? You don't need to be there. Stop going there.
Where I go?
Yeah, sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes don't be in there no more. You got about like 6 months left where you can keep going.
Yeah.
Please, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you didn't fight me on this.
I can't help myself sometimes. I just wear the night ends.
No, but I was thinking of it. I was like, man, I would love to hang out with Derek when he's out of like this phase. Where he just likes to go everywhere. I'm like, bro, I can't go. Like I'm like, nigga, I can't go here. What are you talking about?
You know what? It's crazy. It's because it's not even really like a phase. That's just what I'm accustomed to. Rather, that's all it is. Like that's like the
which is a phase. You're accustomed. The things you're accustomed to is a phase. In like everybody, the things that you're accustomed to always change. So it's a phase.
Fair point.
It's a phase. Like I think even like going to the you've been actively been able to go out on your own with money in your pocket with nobody. I'd say like 23, 24. Naturally, that's how 23, 24 comfortably, no problem. All of it, and we've been doing it for 4 or 5 years. At this point, I'm like, all right, I can't. Come on now. If I'm seeing y'all still there, all right, we having a little issue here. Like we're not gonna keep doing that. Yeah, I'm like, I can't. Until Derek get out of his little phase where Derek's in 2 phases. He's in a phase where he still go everywhere, and he's in a phase where he's still trying to, you know what I mean? He's in his like, I need to get this off phase, and those niggas is dangerous. The niggas is trying to still get it off phase. Well, I'm not hanging out with you till you're out of that phase. All right.
It's warm outside. It's warm outside.
All right. See, like that's the exact response I expect. It's warm.
It's like
you niggas always got a weather report somehow, some way, somehow.
To, bro.
No, you don't. We see it.
You know what? I feel I'm not before, like when I was like in my little younger days, whatever. I'd be in the streets. Like now, I'm not in the streets, but like I'm like on the sidewalk. You know what I mean? Like I'm on the sidewalk. Like I see y'all, like,
and I'm waiting for you to get in the driveway.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I see y'all right there. Like, cause y'all right there, but like I'm not inside, but like I'm right there. You know, and it's like it's calm.
Close to the curb.
It's calm.
We telling the truth today. I'm telling you. I'll tell you. I literally was sitting there because I hit Derek up.
Yo, you know what's funny now? Whenever like I post like my like stories when I'm outside and I see John is really always the first person.
Bro, I don't lie about anything. I don't know why y'all. I don't lie about. There's nothing. There's nothing I lie about.
I can post right now. John
I'll be the first person to watch my story.
I want to see what you niggas are doing. Why don't y'all understand that? I want to see what you're doing when you're not here, and I want to see what you're doing when you're not here, so I can have something to talk about.
Yeah, for the listeners, that is not an exaggeration.
Every time you niggas post, hey, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
Even if I post and I delete it and I repost it,
I'm right there, motherfucker.
So now when I'm in certain places and I post and I see he in the first 5 like viewing it, I already know he having like a funny thought in his head as like a response to whatever I'm at all the time.
All the time.
Yo, bro, I was getting a manicure not too long ago, and he's just the first one, and then he writes to me, he's like, "You getting waxed?" I'm like, bro, don't do that to me.
You're a freaky ass boy.
Come on, bro.
And I don't like when you two hang out because there's always something weird going on. Because this nigga got a manicure for Drake.
No, because I met with for something. Oh, I'm self-snitching. Fuck.
You see? Told you.
I didn't say a word. Nigga, the night of the Drake concert, this nigga going to get mad. Wow, this nigga getting a manicure to see Drake.
My best.
Drake brought Drake brought some things out.
Yo, we're gonna talk about that.
He brought some things out.
Are y'all gonna talk about that? Y'all be telling the truth. I'm here to tell the truth.
I told the truth.
I'm here to come on. All right.
You
still on the sidewalk.
I don't see everything. I tell the truth.
Lie by omission. I got you. Nigga, we've been getting that shit off for years.
That's what I'm saying.
I hear you.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I hear you. I hear you.
That is true.
I hear you.
Nah, that concert was great.
It's fun.
All right, let's start. Let's play the intro before we get into the podcast. I know he's gonna jump off later. All right, ready? All right, welcome to episode 188 of the Imaginary Players Podcast. It's me, the one, Mr. Full Scotia, a.k.a. Big John from the East Side, was your analysis to and always listen to the greatest show on earth. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, listening, doing all the beautiful things you guys do every single week. To my left are the beige bandits, Dro's behind the camera. Derek is to the left of me. We were off last week, so we have a long show to get through. Before we get there, I want to say I'm happy, but last week we did a tough episode because of, this happened recently. I want to say a rest in peace to Angus Cloud.
Yes.
Hearing that was, I don't even want to get into anything.
Yeah.
Before, a young kid, a young actor, I don't want to report on what the rumors are because I think that's disrespectful to the family. I want them to give out the reports. The rumors are that, the rumors are what they are. Yeah. I just want to say rest in peace to that young man. If you don't know who he is, he was one of the lead actors on Euphoria. Fesco. And it was just a really sad story to hear. And yeah, that's and I would say, check on your people. That's very important. Yeah. Be there for them in any capacity that you can be. So that is the beginning of that. I also want to say a rest in peace to YG Cheese. He is a young rapper who is the son of Gilly the King, excuse me, of $1 Million Worth of Game. Hearing that was super heartbreaking, man. I always say it's a blessing to make it home at night. So when you hear stories like that, you know, shit like that does not exclude anybody, no matter where you're at in life. So making it home is important, and I pray for him, man. I can't imagine having to bury a child. We're not supposed to bury children. They're supposed to bury parents. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that is, those are the two things before we even start, before we get into making jokes and, you know, having a good time. I just want to, you know, send those thoughts out, prayers to both individuals' families, everything. You know, it was horrible hearing those things last week, bro. And it always gets hard to come into work and do this when those things are going on, because that's just on my mind. Like, damn, bro, like, we get to do this. Like, we get to have a good time again. We get to come here and, you know, be playful, and, you know, these things are going on. So I just want to say rest in peace to those two young men. Yeah, I think that's all I got in terms of anything non-funny news-wise. Also, more stuff to get to. August 20th is our annual Kidney Cancer Research Basketball Tournament.
Yes.
Also known as the Tyler Mckenzie Memorial Basketball Tournament. August 20th, if you have not signed up, you can still sign up and participate. This is the last week for signups in terms of teams, so please reach out. You can email us at oneimaginaryplayers@gmail.com. You can DM us at imaginaryplayersnyc on Instagram and IMG Players on Twitter. You can DM us however you need to get in contact with us. You can do that. For spectators, of course, are free. Just come, hang out, have a good time. We'll have drinks, we'll have food, sponsored alcohol, that good stuff that, you know, they're supposed to do for us or whatever. I don't know.
Just come have a great time.
Just come have a great time. We're playing for a great cause, and we're playing in the memory of, you know, of the founder of this platform. Ty, we miss you every day, man. And that is, you know, that is the last of my my intro monologue of sadness here.
Which was necessary?
Yes. Yeah. So that is, you know, I want to thank everybody for continuously listening. Like I said last week, I realized that when there's an event coming up, I do need a week to do everything, and then we can come back and do, you know, get to work. So that's that. I have a bunch of random things I want to say before we get into like the meat of this podcast. Okay. Well, first of all, there's this first thing that's on this docket. We knew that girl was lying, and they caught her, and she's arrested. There's nothing much more to say.
I told you, when she told me it was a white baby, I didn't believe it.
Carlee Russell, girl, man. I'm just the rumors about why she did it are funny to me.
What are the rumors that you heard?
Yes.
They said that her and her boyfriend broke up, so she wanted to make him miss her.
Oh, I did hear
so
that.
she like planted this story.
Yeah.
Like, girl, what?
Yeah.
You are giving me an excuse to leave you. Because the way that nigga left her, he was trying to leave anyway.
Now she behind bars. She's behind bars now. So
was it really working?
She didn't get bail yet?
Did she? I don't think so.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm being honest with y'all. I have not been found. I don't care.
I just know that at some point this past week she got locked up.
Yeah, no, they arrested her.
She's out. I do know she's facing, you know, possible time.
She's not gonna do no jail time. She's on probation. We're never gonna hit this shit again. Like, it's fine.
I'm telling you, when she had the white baby was a red flag. Yeah. Ain't gonna be no white baby just showing the side of the road. What the fuck?
And she just plead insanity. Because there's no way this girl's all right.
She was smiling in that photo.
Yeah, sicko. Some sicko.
Yeah.
She's
chilling.
fucked up.
That was like a school photo for her.
Yeah, she's fucked up. She's fucked up.
But yeah, that whole situation is crazy. But I mean, like I said, I feel like there was a lot of red flags in that situation.
There wasn't a green one. All of it. Yeah. There wasn't the one.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's also, that's why I was saying I think we were saying this off mic. I hate that, like, we are not allowed to have opinions anymore. Like, we are like, don't get me wrong, I do critique the people that have, like, these super strong stances and, like, can't be swayed. But I hate that we can't have, like, an opinion. I read this story initially. The first time I read this, before we knew everybody said she was lying, I'm reading this, and I'm like, bitch, lying. Mm-hmm. This doesn't sound real. Like, have y'all ever, like, this sounds crazy. Mm-hmm. But you can't say that because the internet's already one way. Exactly. So you can't, like, really give an opinion.
And then you're shot out to be looking like the criminal, if anything.
Like, yeah. Like, you are not.
Go against the grain. so to speak.
I know I'm all for going fuck the grain.
No, but
I'm
like-
all for going against it, but it's
I'm
like
vocalizing it because everyone's gonna look at you like you're.
nigga, if
the
I
odd one
didn't
out.
have a platform to protect, trust me, I would say whatever the fuck is on. Because what's gonna happen? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, if I didn't have a platform to protect and I didn't work for this fucking media powerhouse that if I do anything unbelievably crazy, I'd get fired. Yeah, yes. But the fact of the matter is like, bro, I want to come on and be like, yo, bro, this bitch is lying.
Yeah.
But I also take solace in being able to like keep things to myself. Like, I was like, yo, bro, this bitch is lying.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Like, shit, what? She was lying. Like, this was so obvious. I'm like, this makes no sense.
Yeah.
This makes absolutely no sense.
She tweaked out.
And we're like not allowed to give an opinion because also too, there's a chance like, what if we are wrong? Then we look fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
now we double
yo,
back on it.
it's like too extreme.
It's too extremes. If you're right, if you're right, no one gives a fuck. If you're wrong, it's like, oh, you piece of shit. You hate women. Oh no, bro, she is a liar.
Yeah. They ain't find no white baby just chilling on a carriage on the side of a road.
That was walking for 3 miles.
Yeah.
What made y'all believe this girl?
They were feeding her cheese. They were feeding. She said they were feeding her cheese, bro.
Like what? Who read this and was like, yeah, we're gonna
Makes
protect women? My nigga, what? She's a liar.
Yeah.
And now the story's on the rug. No one gives a fuck anymore. She's not gonna do no time. We're all gonna move on. She didn't
We'll
waste
see
my.
how-
I don't care. I had a good time.
We'll see how it unravels.
She didn't waste my time. I don't care. Talk to the state. The state takes shit like this seriously. They do not like their money and shit wasted. So
That's why she got booked.
yeah, they don't like that shit. Wasting a lawyer's time is the most. They will try to bury you,
They had a whole press conference and everything.
bro. But at the press conference, it was like, oh no, I don't believe this bitch. We don't believe this bitch. Like, all right. Shout out to Carlee Russell, man. Listen, I love a good con story too. It's just not a good con.
It's gonna make a great Netflix documentary at some point, or Hulu rather, or one of those.
Speaking of, one series that's back that I fucking love is
What?
what's it called? The Undisputed series on Netflix. I think is it Undisputed? Where they talk about all the scandals in sports. They did the referee.
Yes.
Is it called Undisputed?
It is undisputed.
Okay, yeah. That's coming back, and I'm mad excited for that. I think the first one's actually Jake Paul.
I've never seen it.
It's
I
great.
heard about that Jake
Bro.
Paul. Like I guess that's what it is. I heard they were coming out with something.
I mean, this is like season 3. So they usually do a story. They did the Tim Donahue gambling story. They did the,
I heard some film or something was coming out in relation to Jake Paul. I guess this is it. Like,
I mean, I know the niggas fighting, but Saturday.
no,
or
it's
something?
like a documentary.
Yeah, but
thing.
Undisputed is like a series of people in sports that either have been shamed or there's been a scandal or something like that. And I guess he's one of these people now, or he's in one of the documentaries they do. So I mean, I'm actually gonna watch it. I'm excited because niggas don't give a fuck about Jake Paul now that he lost that one. So
Facts.
that shit is a clip. And he lost to some nigga that's ass. After I seen the boxing I seen this weekend, hey,
He's fighting this month.
I have no idea.
He's fighting. No, he's fighting.
He's fighting tomorrow.
tomorrow when this airs.
Yeah, he's fighting
This
tomorrow.
Saturday.
Yeah.
But no one cares. We don't give a fuck.
Who is he fighting?
I don't know. I have no idea. I know nothing about this. The other ones, I'm not gonna lie, I was told, oh, you know, this guy could fight. Then I seen him lose. Like, oh,
Is this bad sport or undisputed?
I don't know. It's one. Maybe it's basketball. It could be.
I'm trying to remember.
It's on Netflix. It's like the
Yeah.
Netflix sports documentary. It's like it's
But it's a series of pretty much all the scandals.
all
going
the
on
scandals in
since,
sports. Yeah, they did the Malice in the Palace.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Jake Paul brother getting paid though.
No, yeah, 100%. Either from the streams or just from the whole fight and everything like that.
No, he's has a match at Wrestle.
oh no,
SummerSlam.
yeah, I hear he's like the WWE guy now, man.
Yeah, he's. I think he's opening up SummerSlam tomorrow. For whoever listens and watches wrestling, he's opening up SummerSlam tomorrow, and that he said also in the interview that he plans to open up the pay-per-view for SummerSlam, and then once that his match is over, he's hopping straight on a jet and going straight to his brother's fight in the same gear.
What the fuck? No, that's
Because his brother's like, I think it's like 2 hours away from where SummerSlam. Because SummerSlam is in Detroit. I think the fight is in Texas, I think, or something like that. It's like a 2-hour flight or something like that. And Logan Paul said once he finishes his first match, he finishes his match, he's hopping on a jet and going straight to his brother's fight. And he's like, it's a very small window for him to make it. But he's trying to make it, which is crazy.
Nigga,
shit.
Jake would have to catch me next time, buddy.
He should be paid,
Dang.
bro.
Yeah.
Think.
I don't know why did we start with that?
Carlee Russell. I don't know
Yeah.
how we got it from Carlee Russell, but
Anyway.
Carlee Russell.
Also, I'm just gonna fuck this list. I'm just gonna keep saying things that are on my mind. Listen, this is very random. Do y'all care that Diddy's son keeps making the same song as his dad?
I can't comment on that because I know it's people.
Well, I don't give a fuck. I don't know anyone. So, do y'all care? I love it. I think it's great. If my dad was Diddy, I would keep making the same songs he makes too.
I don't know. I feel like it's a cop out. But get it how you
Bro,
can. Get it how you can.
I support King Combs.
If my kid was, if my dad was like Hove, you niggas are gonna get. If you're gonna get dirt off your shoulder every week, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
It's a cheat code.
I'm gonna give y'all song cry every 3 months.
You better use it.
The fuck y'all want to keep?
And he gonna be in every video like he has been. Why not?
Yes, I don't give a fuck. Nah, he just put out a record. I forgot who it was with. Doesn't matter.
With A Boogie and Fab.
Yes, and then people like, yo, he just keep making the same song. So the fuck what? You're watching it, and my dad is Diddy and made all these records. So I'm going to keep. I look like the nigga. I'm gonna sound like the nigga. I'm gonna dance like the nigga. What are y'all gonna do?
Not dancing.
And I'm gonna hang out with Fab too, like he still does. Yeah. And I'm gonna
India Love was in the video.
Like,
yeah,
come on.
Yeah. It's great video. Great song. Support King Combs.
Do you guys ever? I was doing this also on our week off. I was listening to all of like just old episodes just to, sharpen myself and hey, what's better, what's not good, what's good. Do you guys ever think about the things, the takes you guys have had in the public? Not even this podcast, but in the public, and you're like, wow, that was stupid.
Yes.
That was a dumb take.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga got something quick. We'll come smart. What are some of the dumb, like, oh, wow, this was dumb. This was a dumb hill for me to stand on. I was either a dumb hill for you to stand on, or I was so wrong about this shit.
I'm trying to remember off the top, but it was.
I'm sure I have. I can't remember. I definitely am sure I have. You should. Your host. The easiest one for you is your Drake hate when Drake was.
Oh yeah, but
no, but he didn't hate Drake on this podcast. That was before Drake.
Before this, he was.
I'm talking about when you were. Drake. Yeah, but that was before. I'm talking about since you've been on the podcast and you're like, this is in real time. I'm not editing that shit out. So.
It's now been 2 years.
I don't feel like I have any super wild or maybe indifferent takes. I feel like my biggest indifferent take from like maybe you guys that I always stand on.
Not indifferent. The one that you're like
Kendrick.
That's fine. I'm talking about
like even that is not fine in comparison to like everyone's agreements and like
but that's like consensus. That. But that's a very clear like, hey, I'm just biased. That's fine. A clear bias in the line saying where you were like, didn't make any fucking sense. Why did I say this? Like, why did I believe this?
I think early on when I first joined, I can't remember exactly what episode off the top, but
remember when y'all said that Little Pump would sell more tickets to a show than Fabulous in Florida?
Yes,
I do remember that conversation.
Yeah, that was.
I was thinking. I forgot. I don't know. I stumbled. I was like, "Why the fuck would you guys say something ridiculous like that?" Because I know y'all didn't believe that. And you know what it was too? It was Walter egging y'all stupid asses on.
I still stand on it.
What a low pump?
Only because now, since that time has happened, he's leaned way towards the right, and the right is Florida mainly, right?
You do remember that?
Yeah.
Uncool white people don't.
Yeah, but Donald Trump co-signed Lil Pump. Donald Trump co-signed Lil Pump. But since that time, Donald Trump co-signed Lil Pump.
Donald Trump's following is
crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
Middle class to those people are middle class to poor white people.
Oh, I remember that conversation because you also said it depends if it was in Miami or Orlando.
Yeah,
because Fab would probably outsell him in Miami.
But even if it's, let's say it's an hour away from Miami or an hour or whatever the case may be, I think Floridans would rather drive an hour to watch Fab than they would Little Pump. Still, and I say this because see, I have to tread lightly.
Gotcha.
I seen Little Pump and on like Twitter. He was in Thailand.
What the fuck?
And they said a gang of women ran to Little Pump. I said, Thailand.
I see where this is going. I don't know where the story's leading to.
No, that's it. That's the story. Y'all not going to lead me into shit.
That's the story.
I'm just saying.
That's all.
And I'm watching the video. I'm like. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
That's it.
We'll leave it at that.
Yes.
But I was thinking that's one of y'all wildest takes, and I'm like, Little Pump.
Fair to say.
And Little Pump pretended like them. Like, he made them come over here. He made the women come to him. I'm like, and I started looking at the video a little bit. I'm like,
You had to up the quality a little bit.
I put that shit full screen. I was like,
Yeah.
and then I put this shit on my computer. I airplay. I was like, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You had to see this at optimal quality.
And I was
just,
like, a nigga that can sell out a show in Florida ain't doing this shit.
yeah.
Like he ain't acting like this. Like he's not pretending that this. It was like the Bow Wow chase. Yo, they chasing after me. No,
That Bow Wow shit was
That shit
crazy.
was funny.
hey, this shit. You could tell he told him, "Yo,
That was
pull
one-
up on me." He like looked at him was like, and they're like, "Oh, yeah." They do not know who
Did
you
he
are.
have this also the video? He had a hoodie on. He was like, "They don't know I'm Bow Wow," and everyone was just walking by him.
Exactly.
Yeah, niggas.
But they just didn't know
don't
he was
care.
Bow Wow. Yeah,
Like-
he's Bow Wow.
A little pony, he looked at them, he yelled at the camera, and you could tell him, like, come on. I'm like, doing that.
So he egged them on to like,
And then I started, I was like, oh.
yeah, Fab wouldn't do that.
I was like,
Yeah,
oh, this is what.
yeah,
And then, yeah.
yeah.
And then, yeah.
But
Wild take.
That was a wild take.
I'll take.
Wild take.
That was a wild take.
I feel like a lot of wild takes are involved. Like, when Walter was here.
It was.
Especially I feel
Because
like they mainly derived from
Yeah.
Walter. To be fair,
Yeah, because of Devil's Advocate, you know, he wants to be
Walter's
throwing the
hilarious.
curveballs and shit. So.
Shout out Walter, man.
Also,
What's up?
no, I think we could save that. I don't know if y'all heard on Chloe Bailey's cover of "Fuck You Mean" by Donna.
I'm not listening to that girl sing or rap.
I didn't
or
even
do
know
it.
she
She
did
can sing. She just don't make good songs.
I didn't know.
Yes, I'm not.
I didn't even know she made
Nah,
a
bro.
cover, but
Oh, okay. I'll play later. Don't worry.
Nah, you don't have to.
I'll
Like,
play
it's
later.
okay.
No, I'll play later. It's fine.
Like,
I'll play later.
I have literally no interest in hearing that
didn't know
girl
she
make
made a
music.
cover.
I'm starting to think she does shit on purpose.
Is she still
Did
like
them?
under Beyonce? Just like wing-ish, you know what I'm saying? Like, is she still there?
like a
I mean,
project.
she signed to Beyonce. That's what I care about. I don't care who
She's still
she's saying it.
signed to Beyonce?
I don't know, but you can't keep telling me Beyonce mentoring her and Beyonce's doing the greatest shows that we've ever seen in life.
That shit went. There was
Beyonce,
like at least-
every clip I see, I'm like, girl, who? How?
Yeah, there was like 50, 40 people watching on my friends list that like went to that show. She was wild.
Yeah. Beyonce
does it.
different. Shout out Beyonce.
Guys, tell us about the Drake concert, please. You guys went to the Drake concert last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was in New York.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
2 weeks ago. Two Thursdays.
Tell us
ago.
something interesting about the Drake concert.
El Drake.
The concert was great. We went to the Barclays the Barclays concert. I feel like I said this before. I feel like Drake has really made his concerts an experience for the most part everyone, like in the way he positions the stage and everything. Like there's always like unless you're in the nosebleeds, like all the way at the top, like you wherever you see it at, you got a good view of him. Like from where the stage is positioned. And even when you are kind of high, he has like the screens so you can see him invisible. He has, he has a Virgil Abloh life, like, statue-ish thing that he has built there from his Louis Vuitton event, that at the end of the night it throws like the plane and stuff, which is really cool. He has like a separate DJ set during his set that he takes like a little minute, goes to the DJ set. He's like, yo, let's all just chill out, have a party, let's just vibe out. He plays like
certain songs was like remixed to like more dance.
Yeah, it was like a dance kind of vibe for like 20 minutes. He be there he takes a shot with everybody, just chills. It was cool. It was a really cool experience. I feel like
everybody stop. You mean he took a shot with everybody?
Like he had a shot and he was like, everyone, let's take a shot together.
Yeah.
So Drake drank and some people drank too. Yo, you niggas is unbelievable.
I'm just saying that's what he did.
Did you niggas take a shot with Drake?
No,
I didn't have
I
a
already
shot.
finished my drink.
I didn't have
So
a
y'all
shot.
know why he took a shot with Drake. Drake took a
There were
shot.
other people there. He's like, everyone raise your cups up. It's like one of those things. You know what I'm saying? It's
The
cool.
other 19,000 people attending.
Yeah, that's
I love
crazy.
Drake, but y'all just don't say everything.
I'm just saying what he did. That was his part of his
All right, more of the Drake experience. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and it was cool. He
It's amazing. I can't front.
played a lot of classic songs. He had
The whole thing was pretty much homage to the classic songs for me.
which is what I've been waiting for.
Which
honestly.
no, I'm all for it. Like 100% all for it. Like I told everyone who saw my stories and stuff like that. It was
and
what
I can
worked.
confirm that the kid version of him that be on the couch, that's like on the screen. It's like deep fake to look like him.
Yeah, it's a different face.
Yeah, people were unsure if it was like what it was exactly. Like it's deep. The kid looks like him, but like it is deep
But
fake
more deep
on the
fake.
screen to look like him, which I think is crazy to do like in real time.
Of course.
Like I don't know how you do that like in real time, but like that's what it is. And I did see at the other concert. I think it might have been the first or second night at MSG. Brought his mom out in placement of him, which was really cool. But the concert was dope. It was really dope. 21 Savage. You know, I forgot how many songs like 21 Savage really got like his hits. But he got like
21 Savage has been one of the best rappers in the world for a long time, and we don't acknowledge it.
I forgot about.
A lot of people didn't know his lyrics, but I mean, he has his shit.
But they were there for Drake, really. But it was cool though. The concert was dope.
Yeah, like from start to finish, like it was pretty dope. Like I can't. It's the first time I've seen him in a concert. I saw him in a small venue before, but it's not compared to like an actual concert. Almost every single song I sang to, and it was amazing.
I like the 21 Savage Drake combination a lot more than I like the Drake Future combination. I just think they complement each other a lot better because Future's in such a lane, and 21 Savage is very much like, I'm going to rap to whatever you put in front of me and I can kind of maneuver. The Future lane, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I just like their, because, I went to the Summer 16 tour and Future was opener. And I wouldn't say Future was underwhelming. It just Drake overpowered him so much. And I'm sure he does that with 21 Savage, but it just, they work for some reason. They work for some reason.
Because I feel like, if anything, Future's his own entity at this point now in the game. Whereas 21, he is also one, but the synergy between him and Drake just goes so well. Because like the songs that he performed by himself, or the song with Nudie, and like just certain songs that of his own, he has his energy. But then whenever the songs that with Drake came on, it just alley-ooped to him.
He plays his role well.
Yeah, exactly.
And I always say, like, a good role player gets you a championship. Like, do your job well. Please don't try to take too many shots. If my job is to score the basketball, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. If your job is to only have 8 to 10 points, it's not personal. That's just your job. And if 21 does his job very, very well. Like, when you listen to Her Loss, all the songs where 21 featured, you remember everything he said. Like, he did his job well.
Yeah. I wish they did Sneaking, though. I wish they did Sneaking.
Cool. Yeah. But the concert was dope overall.
It was 100%. Okay. Like, from start to finish, who opened up? It was
Skilla Bang.
There you go. Yeah.
Who?
Skilla Bang.
Yeah.
He has like a song with Nicki Minaj. That's what I know. Whatever.
But it was dope. The DJs was dope. They mixed up everything what they had to do. 21 came down from
Summer Walker was there.
And
Sexy Red was there.
She flashed the camera, and her ambiance was there. Everyone loved her. It was dope. Like it well worth the money. I can't front.
Wonderful.
Like, every single song, just sang to it, bro. Man.
I can't wait to go. Obviously, I had planned to go in Toronto, but also, we have some things planned in October. So I'm like, I don't really want to overdo the trip. Maybe I'll catch something like, I don't know when the Houston, Miami. Maybe I'll grab one of them shows for a day or two. Or I honestly, I always say I want to go see a big artist in a town that isn't popular to kind of see. That's how I know how big of an artist you are. Yeah. So maybe I'll go catch him somewhere in Wisconsin. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
He's on pace right now to have the highest grossing
tour. Yeah,
concert.
He's gonna do it. He's only halfway through.
Damn. Yeah.
And I was thinking Charlotte. I love that city. Ever since I went to Dreamville Fest, well, Raleigh, but the North Carolina area, amazing city. So I'm thinking about maybe do a little day trip over there. I do want to see him in the U.S.
Gotcha.
And Toronto, if it happens, it happens.
I think you definitely should, and whoever hasn't should take advantage because we don't know, when he's going to go on tour again. I mean, he did say that when he drops this new album, he would be on tour again at some point.
But I know he said he's coming. He said he's coming back. He did not say he's going on tour.
Yeah,
I saw that clip in the all white. And come on, Drake. Well, yeah.
But even then, those songs they're not going to be like classic songs. Like this concert was like all his catalog,
hits, bro.
Like his catalog. From the beginning.
Yeah, the first 3 albums and care package type shit. Like, it was just hits.
The next tour he's on is going to be, like, about the album. Mm-hmm. So that's why I was really cool to see this.
I 100% disagree. I think that Drake's next...
And you also forget how many hits he has. I mean, I feel like no one really forgets, but, like, yo...
Like, I heard... Hits, bro. Like, leading up to the concert, I was listening to the set list on Spotify and stuff, and I'm like, damn, bro, like, these are some songs that you haven't heard in a minute. And like when they hit your ears, it's like shit. Like he really said this, he really rapped this. Like he was in his bag.
How you made you feel?
Huh? How it made you feel?
Yeah, how you feel like you.
Well, I mean that's the thing.
It hit your heart and shit.
That's the thing about music is like certain songs.
He's fucking with you.
That's how you feel about music. Y'all niggas are so romantic.
Who's y'all? I didn't.
What do you mean? I know what you were doing. Son.
Who's y'all?
Son.
I know exactly what's
Yo,
happening.
because I was having this argument with somebody, bro. I was like,
About
yo,
what?
Drake is our Beyonce. Like, when Drake does the way, you know what?
Okay.
Listen.
I guess.
Let me tell you something. I
Played
realized
Marvin's
something.
Room.
Yeah, that.
He played Marvin's Room.
What you did? What you know? What you did?
I
When you-
sang it.
I don't know what you about. Like, what you did when you played Marvin's Room? Since you was excited.
I
just
sang
now.
That shit took me back.
Listen.
Jada too. Saying that too.
Listen.
Look what you done. That shit almost made me tear up. Heavy.
You gotta appreciate the music.
Nigga got a manicure and cried at Drake. This nigga is crazy.
That's
He got a
crazy.
sick
When you
ass
say
day.
that
song, bro.
When
He
you
got
say it
a
like that,
sick
it's
ass
crazy.
day.
That is kind of crazy. How
He
you
got his
saying
nails
that.
on and then
Bro.
cried to Drake.
Yeah, that's kind
That
of crazy.
song his, bro.
You know what's even crazy? Like, there's nothing wrong with that, really. But like, when you say it, it sounds like there's
I'm
something
gonna
wrong.
go fuck.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm comfortable with myself.
I know that's why. Like, it's nothing wrong with it. But like when you say it,
So was Lil Pump.
yeah. Yo,
all right,
you want
all
that
right,
ice,
nah,
bro?
yeah.
You gotta chill.
What else we want to talk about?
No, I was saying because I was thinking about like the Beyonce concert.
Gotcha.
Also, a show I want to catch because it just does look amazing. You can't deny it. It looks great.
It's dope.
Uh,
I couldn't escape it on my.
but
stories and stuff.
what I was saying is like Beyonce didn't ask the girls to dress up.
Nah,
They
popped
made
out.
that happen.
They popped out.
Like the people have created a theme for this concert on their own. Beyonce don't tweet show. So like they like, yo, this is how we're supposed to dress to the Renaissance. So like they are following. I'm like, that is like to create your own theme to have people create their theme to you is amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You move the people.
and then like the Drake thing, now the walk-in, that's the theme to everybody. That's everyone's first story now.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, to the walk-in, like, you know, these artists are creating like, yes, of course they've had a cult following, but shows are so hard to get to now because they're way more expensive.
Yeah.
That when you do go, it's an experience. You're like, yo, bro, I will give my last dollar to see this artist. Like, it's a lot different. Yeah. The culture around shows and these having two of the biggest tours go on at the same time is crazy.
Yeah, I think that's what's crazy.
That is
I
crazy.
think
Like,
that's what's the craziest.
that the two of the biggest artists we may have ever seen in life are going on tour at the same time.
Yeah. And some of their fans going to both.
Both.
That is crazy.
Like I love
So I'm gonna go to both because y'all not gonna play with me. Hold
I
up.
love
Y'all not I'm not broke. Y'all not
And they
gonna-
both worth it.
No, listen. I've seen Drake. I think maybe 6 or 7, maybe. But I'm gonna go again. I just saw Drake,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll catch him in Charlotte. I don't know.
And I do love how intertwined Blue is with Beyonce's show as a whole.
I'm so happy when I see, like, and I love watching them be proud parents.
Yeah.
Like I'm watching Hov, like, bro, what the fuck? And I'm watching B, like, what the fuck? Like, she's performed for 20,000, 30,000 people, comfortable.
As a kid.
That's amazing. But yeah, I'm happy you guys had a really good experience, man. That's good.
It was dope.
That is good. That is good. Do we have anything to shout out before we continue? Jamie Foxx is okay. He talks to
Which
us.
is always great to hear.
That's all I got is thoughts and praise on that. Thank God Jamie Foxx is okay. We cannot afford to lose Jamie Foxx right now. I don't know if I can handle that. He's one of the most talented people, if not the most talented person on earth, probably.
Son. Yeah.
Yep. So, and you know, I am very glad that he still chose to keep some of it private. But yeah,
And in the same vein, also shout out to Ronnie.
Brownie, yes, for being all right, man. That shit is scary as well, bro. Like,
Yeah.
being 18 and having a scare like that right when you're about to start college.
It's heavy.
I hope he just comes back better, stronger.
Healthier. And just,
As somebody that has also, I have been on the basketball court and like just passed out. I'm fine, so it wasn't cardiac arrest, but like I've also like fainted on a basketball court just because of heat and dehydration. And people said how that looked was kind of scary. So I can imagine what that looked like. You know, so like prayers and thoughts, bro. Like I just hope he gets better and that he gets back on the court as soon as possible. You know.
Facts.
So, man, shout out to LeBron for the way he's handling it. And I also want to shout out to people that kept it private until they wanted to release it.
Confirmed, yeah.
You know, because this is a child. Fuck all the fame and shit. This is still a child that could have lost his life. So I want everybody that kept it private and kept it very gave the LeBron's family the room to say what they need to say when they need to say it. Because the internet's a fucking horrible place. So you know that shit.
People are quick to say shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the James family. That's the royal family.
Literally. What else? Anything else we want to talk about? I mean, we can talk about the fight in a little bit. It's not Cardi. I don't know if it's a shout out because Cardi's on a rampage. It's not her fault.
It's not because it's the.
But you also can't be doing that shit.
No, she can.
The first one, the second one, you can't. Oh, let's see what we're talking about. Cardi has been on a microphone throwing rampage, and she could have played in the major leagues. The way that microphone is moving.
She got aim.
She's Hispanic from the Bronx. She like a chocolate.
Bro, she is tossing that microphone. So
they got to put on the Yankees.
Listen, man.
That's what we need right now.
The first one, I don't know the timeline, but one of them, the girl threw a drink on her. Throw the microphone, that's fine. I have no problem with that. And it could be self-defense. She's in Vegas. She's not going to lose that. She's not going to lose that. She's in Vegas. The girl threw a drink on her first, which is considered assault. Hey, cool, no problem. I have no problem with that. The second one, I think the DJ fucked up her music.
Set, I think it was, or something like that.
You can't do that. Just fire the nigga. Because you're not beating that lawsuit. You're not beating that lawsuit. There is nothing you can do. That shit is on camera. Even if you didn't hit the nigga, you tried to.
I mean, she could do community service again.
No, but I mean, if the nigga, he don't gotta press charges. He could just say, "Oh, we going to court."
Yeah, or we want a bag.
Yeah, I want some money now.
Could take the girl out the Bronx.
Listen, so yeah, that first one, hey, that's self-defense. You're gonna beat that. That's Nevada. I know that shit's fine, cool. The other one, hey,
you ever seen them videos of Offset?
You
ever seen them videos of Offset?
You know how many times he went to jail?
You ever see the one doing the Falcon punches off the fucking?
Oh no, I see it. That nigga got a king size bed in themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
But then it always ends up just being a lawsuit. They pay it out and they're good.
Yeah.
That's why they got to keep putting albums. You know what I always say too, like, for Cardi never having to put albums out, she can pay these lawyers. Hey,
she's doing it.
She's getting to it.
Need an album because they, we're gonna speak about music later, but her and Offset just dropped that song, which is fire. I need an album.
Heat.
I need an album from Cardi so bad.
I don't. If she keep doing this, you don't need to do shit.
It's so crazy how she hasn't put an album out in like 5 years, 6 years.
5 years, bro.
First one she put out, every song is either gold, platinum, or diamond.
And got a Grammy.
She's wild.
That's crazy.
She beat Trav and got a Grammy.
That's crazy.
What else do we want to get to? Did you guys see the fight?
I saw the 30-second clip.
I saw highlights.
That's that fight, right?
I saw highlights.
The fight went 9 rounds.
Which is the one with the running knee?
Oh, that was the UFC shit.
Oh,
I don't watch that white boy shit. That shit is too vicious for me.
I don't watch either or, honestly. I know mainly about people, but
I'll talk about the fight.
Which is the one that both of them in the weigh-in were wearing both black Air Forces.
Yes.
That was this one?
Yes, it was Terrence Bud Crawford and Errol Spencer. I'm not even pretending here to be the craziest boxing enthusiast. I do watch boxing matches. I do like the big fights. I always buy them. It's a thing for me. I don't know. I do like fight parties. I don't know why. So
that's what you're talking about online a little bit.
No, I was like, I would have loved to do a fight party. I had a bunch of alcohol. I bought the fight already.
Don't do that. I don't like that. Now you see when he trying to be a little.
Oh no, my lady was here. So what's your next one? What are you gonna say?
That's fine. That don't change anything. Your lady could be here and still be mixy.
Oh no, yeah. I was like, pull up, like it's fine. Yeah, but then I also, you gotta understand too.
But you see how he make it sound opposed to how I make it sound, which is how it's the same.
I'm better at lying than you. What's next? So what's your next thing?
I don't lie. I just don't say everything. That's not the same thing.
Try that in court.
I don't think that.
Oh, hi. Well, go to court and try that. See how that works out.
Pleading the fifth, then, if anything, type shit. So.
It's not.
Yeah, what the fuck is? They gonna lock his ass up. They gonna throw away the key.
He's out of here.
No, so the last big fight. No, I went out. Me and the homies went out to Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis. We went out to watch that, and it was quick. Thank God I didn't pay for it. I was like, thank God I didn't pay for that fight because that shit was quick as fuck.
Yes.
Wait some. Well, actually no, it was like
6 rounds, right?
5-6 rounds, but that's half the fight. It's 12 rounds.
Could have been quicker.
This ended in 9. This was I'll get set the scene. I buy the fight. I get a bunch of wings. I'm just chilling. Like I said, I love a boxing match environment. And this is the biggest fight since Floyd Pacquiao. That is what they're anticipating. These two guys are undefeated. They're both great.
Mm-hmm.
They say these are two skilled fighters. So I picked Terrence Bud Crawford to win. But I don't deserve any credit for that because I said, yo, it's going to go to decision. These guys are both really good. I'm just going to edge it to Terrence. Boy, was I wrong. Errol Spence Jr.
Came out of nowhere.
No, he lost bad.
No, that's what I'm saying. Came out of nowhere because everyone put bread on him. I know a lot of people put bread on him.
Yeah, I even was like, I'm not gonna bet because I said I'm not gonna bet because this can really go either way. Yeah, my dumb ass like, yo, this can go either way. That's why I'm hyped. And I was even anticipating a boring fight because I'm like, yo, bro, when you have two really, really good boxers, it tends to be boring if it's not like heavyweights.
Really wants to.
Yeah, everyone's
someone's
like
baiting someone or
yeah. So I'm like, yo, bro, this might be boring, but I gotta see it. So happy I saw it. This is the first fight I watched. I'm like, yo, bro, please stop this shit.
This is when his face was crazy.
Yeah, I was scared.
It was like just.
I was like, yo, bro.
Fucking muttons.
I was like, yo, bro, I can't watch it. He's getting his ass. He's not gonna make it out this ring. I'm like, bro, he's not like. Please stop the fight. He's not gonna make it out this ring, bro.
His eyes gonna just can't fucking open up his eyes.
It looked like he had no idea what he was walking into. But I did know my prediction was right. The minute they were in the front, like doing their entrances, I know. I said, "Oh, he's gonna win this probably a lot more decisive than I thought." Errol Spence walks out with this nigga that the world don't know, but I guess he knows. A nigga from his city, and then when he was rapping, the microphone was fucked up. Oh shit! So like you heard it in like double time. Like, you know what? This might be an omen that this ain't gonna go your way, buddy. He walks out with 100 security, the police, like the way he's walking out, and when he's getting in the ring, she goes, he looks nervous. I'm like, he does look nervous as fuck. He looks scared as shit. And I'm looking like, oh, okay. Terrence comes out with Eminem.
I seen that. No, and I just want to mention it's crazy how Eminem came out with him, but like didn't rap a single word to his own song.
Right. Eminem, being the professional he is, knows, hey, this microphone is fucked up. I'm not finna. Yes, he's wearing a black hoodie. It's exactly. Eminem doesn't have any other clothes.
We know. Yeah, this is.
He doesn't have any other clothes. And,
hat, black hoodie.
Yeah.
No, threes probably before.
Yeah, some stupid shit he had on. He comes out. I guess he hears him and is like, yo, bro, I'm not rapping. I'm not gonna rap.
Oh, so that's why he didn't sing.
I mean, I'm assuming, but I'm making it up. So who the fuck cares?
I've seen a video of the entrance of Eminem, and I was like, that must have been like extra charge or something because he ain't rapping his song.
No, M probably heard the microphone's fucked up. Like, I'm not finna rap. Yeah, so I'm gonna let the song, the good quality of my song play. Just playing the speakers. So him and Terrence just walking out together. Terrence has a fishnet on, like I'm catching some shit. He has a fishnet, like I don't even know what to call it. It was on his robe, and he had like fishnet shorts on. Like I got this nigga. And then halfway through the walk, nobody's walking with him. He's walking by himself with Eminem. Okay. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga's the Grim Reaper. Oh, he's about to beat the shit out this nigga. This nigga's about to beat the dog shit. And then like 2 or 3 people met him like halfway, like his trainers and shit. But he must have told his trainer, hey bro, in the tunnel, I'm by myself.
Yeah, I seen when it was just
I don't want no gimmicks, no lights, no nothing. Round 1, these niggas, they get to, feeling it out. What's up? Yeah. That's always, I expect that. I didn't even pay attention round 1. I'm like, went and got some water, whatever. Round 2, he dropped him. I said, oh, shit. Shit. Then I start to be like, damn. I start to calculate the rounds. Shit, $80. It's about to end in 3 rounds. Fuck, I'm doing. And then I'm like, yo, bro, then by round 4, I'm like, bro, end this shit, bro. It's bad. I'm like, yo, bro, honestly, bro, like, turn it, like, it's getting terrible. Yes. So, yeah, Terrence Bud Crawford, that was one of the best boxing performances I've ever seen. And I don't think anybody should fight this man. Leave him the fuck alone. Don't fight this nigga. Leave him alone. I seen the nigga probably went to the club after. The nigga looked fine. Like, nigga didn't even sweat. He just beat the nigga that everyone thought was going to beat him by a lot.
Yes. I did see the picture afterwards of like them hugging or whatever. His face was so whoa.
Bro, Errol Spence Jr., everyone knows he's a great fighter, but it seemed like something was off. I'm not gonna give him an excuse because he refused to give himself an excuse. Like, yo, I'm not gonna make any excuses. Cool, nigga, you got your ass whooped. Fine. I just hope you're okay, my nigga, because you look fucked up. So I am Terrence Bud Crawford. Everyone should leave this nigga alone. Don't fight this nigga. Leave him alone. I don't care. Don't bother this. Don't even say hi to the nigga. Don't bump into him by accident. Don't say hi to him. Let him come say hi to you. Don't leave the nigga alone.
No rematch, nothing.
No. Bro, I pray to...
Because you know they asked.
So he does have a rematch clause. Errol Spence Jr. said he's going to activate his rematch clause. My nigga, where's the camera? Please don't. Bro, we do not want to see that shit again. I'm begging you, bro. Please, we don't want to see that shit again. And I'm talking about your health, bro. Like, you seem like a really nice guy.
His face is fucked up, bro.
Like
that quick 5-minute highlight video I saw, because I didn't see it, but I'm like, damn, bro, that shit went by fast. Because you know how they show each round, the highlights.
Oh, bro, I'm watching this thing.
That shit went from 1 to 4, and then 4 to fucking 8. And I'm like, Jesus Christ,
bro.
Like,
the jab, he hits the nigga with a jab. I'm like, yo, bro, that shit looked like it hurt. The jab is just the setup. I'm like, damn, that shit look like it fucking stings, bro. Yo, bro, don't fight. Yo, niggas, don't fight that nigga, bro. There's certain niggas, bro. It don't matter how tough you. Don't fight niggas like Terrence Buck. Leave this nigga alone. All you niggas saying you can. No, you cannot. Leave him alone. Leave that nigga alone. The nigga move like the nigga's an Avenger. Nigga, like you can't touch the nigga, bro. Nigga look like the Flash. Like he nigga on the other side punch you in the. Nah, leave the nigga alone, bro.
He's ready for that.
And maybe I'm a prisoner of the moment, but I've never seen some shit like that, bro. Since like Floyd, I never seen some shit like that, bro. A nigga beat the nigga that's nah, bro, not like that. Like I 100% was like, yo, bro, it can go either way. It literally was like it's a coin flip. Man, I don't know who's gonna win this shit. I'm gonna pick Bud because I see more of Bud in my life than I have Errol Spence Jr. I'm more familiar, but I'm like, Bud, don't be losing. He good, cool. But I'm like, yo, bro, nah, we don't need to see this shit again.
Shout out to them for getting a bag. I'm wearing black Air Forces to the weigh-in. Both of y'all is crazy.
Yeah, man. Certain niggas you gotta leave alone. Leave that nigga alone, please. Do you guys hear about the Lizzo lawsuit?
Yeah, I did.
Also, something I can't give my opinion on. That we can, but how far do we want to go here? I'm asking you guys how far we want to go. Don't get silent now. Oh, this thing made a sound in the microphone. I got headphones. I hear you.
I just have a question. You know,
I'm all ears.
These things occur, not commonly, but I'm saying like things occur, and you're supposed to believe the victims because you got to give them grace.
Agreed. We're supposed to believe the victim for you.
So Lizzo's wrong. I'm just asking, right?
Okay, let's preface this.
If that is indeed her behavior, but we are, as a people, as a collective people, we usually hear the victims out, give them the grace, hold the other party accountable.
Let me read some of this shit that they said Lizzo did, man. Hold on.
Oh, you want to read it?
I came prepared. And this is the New York Times, so I know this shit is fucking true. This ain't no Twitter page. I know this shit is true. All right? And if this shit tell me I will subscribe to this shit right now. I'm trying to see what Lizzo is telling these girls to do. Freaky ass Lizzo.
Second paragraph.
All right. The lawsuit, a copy which was provided to the New York Times by the plaintiff's law firm, said the dancers have been exposed to an overtly sexual atmosphere that permeated their workplace, which included outings where nudity and sexuality was a focal point. It said, okay, I cannot say that last line.
No, don't.
I cannot.
Yeah, thank God. Don't say it.
I think I was like, hold on. We did what?
Yeah, no.
Oh, shit, what did we do?
No.
And now, I believe the sources. I'll tell you that much. I believe the source. Fuck Lizzo now.
That's fucking crazy. Wow.
I believe the source. First of all, I don't care if it's tough. No, it's tough. Let me reel it in. If Lizzo took her staff, yeah, there is a difference between staff and partners. If we decide we want to go to a strip club,
okay,
and you guys decide to sue me, I would think you're a little nuts. But it also would be something that I would have to fight. Like, oh, cool. But we're not staff, we're partners, right? If I'm giving you a W-2, I'm not taking you to a strip club. I think that's inappropriate. I do think that's inappropriate. if I'm giving you a W-2 to fill out, like, if I am paying you out, like, if you can't talk to me, if you can't call me, no, I'm not. Like, if my boss hit me and say, yo, we should go to strip out, I'm going to be like, I would think that's weird. Yeah, I would think that's very weird. So.
Definitely out of the norm.
Yeah, so I don't. Yeah, because I started thinking, like, oh, well, they just went out and they got wild. Because, like, coworker outings go wild sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm not taking my intern to the strip club.
No,
that's inappropriate.
HR
and I would get fired.
HR about to have a field day.
Yeah, you cannot do that. I don't know. This apparently it wasn't the strip club, though.
In that last paragraph.
The suit alleges that Lizzo was involved in several episodes that lawyers for the three dancers said amounted in sexual harassment and weight shaming, among other allegations. We all just gonna keep making sounds on the microphone.
Yeah. Yeah. So
tread lightly.
Oh no! This next paragraph is fucking crazy. On one occasion, while at the nightclub in Amsterdam, the lawsuit says Lizzo began inviting employees to touch the new performers and handle dildos and bananas used in their performances. Whoa. It's a freaky ass boss. I don't know what Lizzo got Lizzo, what the fuck?
You saw what she did at the Lakers game?
Lizzo on one. That's what I'm saying.
Pause. What the fuck are you? Whoa, wait.
She's on one. Like, she's going crazy.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
That's context, buddy. Context.
I don't care.
That's out of hand.
You saw what she did at the Lakers game? I mean,
What? No,
that was when she showed up at half.
I do not
undressed.
think that people should take this opportunity of Lizzo being a terrible person to fat shame her. That is wrong. Two things it's wrong to fat shame, but now they're saying Lizzo is fat shaming, which does not make an overall fat shaming okay.
two negatives on
Tread lightly.
Yeah, so I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can here. All right.
I was just gonna say fat shaming is crazy,
Fat shaming is bad. So no one should do it.
especially
To Lizzo,
especially in this case.
I'm treading lightly.
I'm just saying, fat shaming is crazy. It is.
I
That's not
think
false.
that. Okay, let's get off of the fat shaming.
It's a vital part.
You cannot take your employees to the sex club, Lizzo. I don't know what world you live in. I don't care how close you guys think you are. If you are paying these people, like if I am paying you every week or 2 weeks, I'm not taking you to a sex club. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's just not right.
That is inappropriate. It's not okay.
And involving dildos.
Because everything else, of course, we believe the victims. But what I'm saying is everything else, it has to be debated in court. The thing that we know for a fact is if you went to these places, you've already lost.
Yeah, because you willingly took them.
Yeah, like you cannot do that. It says that Lizzo made it her mission to preach Christianity to dancers. Wait.
Are we including religion in this one?
She says she appeared to be fixated on one plaintiff's virginity. Okay, buddy, what the fuck was Lizzo doing?
Kinky. That's
those are them.
Is it?
That's them.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm good. They telling. You taking her to sex club, they telling on you, girl.
The one on the top right, definitely. So.
Yeah, she telling.
Can't get a bag.
Thoughts and prayers to them.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers, bro, because that shit is crazy. Not saying it happened, whatever. Listen, we believe the victims.
Thoughts and prayers to the victims.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers to the victims. That's it. That's crazy.
So
That is not what I thought.
That shit popped up on the timeline. I
I was
read
like,
a little bit
Lizzo?
about it.
We canceling Lizzo? Finally? Fucking finally. Shit.
Lightly.
And then that deleted video popped up on the timeline where she was like, y'all can sue me, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, oh my God.
Ain't that the worst?
That's the
When
word.
you can say what they should do,
Because you know,
and now they in a position to do it.
the internet going internet, bro.
That's one thing the internet gonna do.
They gonna find some shit you did.
They gonna find it.
They gonna find it.
accountability.
Bro,
It's your
man.
footprint.
But Lizzo, though,
Of all people.
finally they got her. But the industry has been saying Lizzo's terrible forever. We couldn't say it. Now, nothing about how she look. She's just a bad person. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God that we can't. Nothing about how she look. Because I don't care. That's not my. But thank God she was a bad person. Oh, woo.
Thoughts and prayers to the victims.
Yes. Thoughts and prayers to the victims. Fucking this.
Date. What else?
No. Yeah, I'm trying to cross-reference the shit I want to talk to y'all about as opposed to what's on this damn list.
Oh, you had notes.
Yeah, I had some separate notes here because y'all been wilding in these streets. No, not y'all. But do y'all see?
What?
All right. Y'all see Lil Meech?
Oh, the Ring video.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all seen it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why he can't help his cousin?
I don't know.
Look, yo, Derek, I love this nigga, man. This nigga gonna lie. This nigga, I don't care if he ever, don't ever tell the truth, nigga, because I know if I get caught, you gonna lie like a motherfucker.
I'm just be
Why
quiet.
not?
Can't hear you.
I'm just be quiet.
Why?
Oh, shit, my bad.
Because, bro, can't help.
Accidentally muted Joe. Damn.
Can you help with groceries? Yes or no?
Yes.
There you go. That's all.
Groceries are heavy, yo.
Who?
I don't have no cousin that look like that. I don't got not a cousin.
First of all, that nigga snitched. The person with the Ring camera, that nigga snitched.
Yeah, that nigga first. Yeah, let's start with him. Fuck that corny ass
He didn't have
nigga.
to do that.
You bitch ass nigga. You're a corny bitch.
He didn't have to do that.
He
You're a
snitched on
corny
someone
ass
being a good
bitch.
Samaritan, possibly.
Hmm?
He snitched on someone being a good Samaritan, possibly.
Exactly.
Even if he,
family
bro,
member.
mind your fucking business, you corny ass nigga.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy to see it and then throw
Bitch-ass
that shit on the internet like,
Yeah, yo.
yo, is this,
big
ain't this
meat.
his Lil Meech?
Yeah, you're a corny ass
That's
nigga. You're a
crazy.
corny ass bitch.
That's crazy.
Fuck you.
They do anything for clout.
Yeah, fuck you, bro. That's why I hate the internet, bro. The internet era, I'm so glad I was born outside of it because, like, why would you do that?
And it's going that.
And who are we to say? We don't know where that video starts and ends. It was a slow one little video.
I mean, the Ring camera.
They be more than
It
one
stays-
trip sometimes. To the
The Ring camera stays on all night. So if
yeah, but the one that was posted online was like a short clip. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take more than one trip to get sometimes, to get the compra. You know what I
Had a
mean?
lot of them girls.
he took one, all right. That nigga didn't have a bag. He didn't have a lemon,
Nah, they were at the
an
point.
avocado.
Nah, they were at the point
a bread.
in the like bringing the groceries up when you lock the car. You can go to the car, lock it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything is out the inside.
And carrying
And
it
then
all.
now,
The one trip.
now you go back inside and then you put stuff
The
away.
one trip, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He Lil Meech not gonna take just one trip. You know what I'm saying? So it's all right. It's cool. I feel him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's tough.
Yo, young guys don't lie good. He's what, 23, 24? That's the best you come up with?
I mean, I guess it's anonymous. It's not. They just no effort.
Yeah, like,
there's no
yo,
effort.
I help my cousin with groceries. My nigga, I am your girlfriend. I know your cousins.
Also true.
Like, what the fuck? Why I never met this cousin? In Houston, Texas. All right, bro.
It's true.
But also, like, you say, like, I don't care. That nigga don't care.
He don't care.
That nigga is...
He does not give a fuck.
That nigga is a brand new millionaire.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck.
And honestly... No, I can't say this. But some are like, you shouldn't
I
care.
feel like I know what you.
Now, you like, y'all both, you're like...
I don't know. Yeah.
But I also do think that the women R&B songstresses, I believe they live their raps. So they fall in love for real.
Mm-hmm.
And I think as a man, you should know that. Yo, bro, if you do this, it ain't good. You know what I mean? Like I feel like she lives her raps of wanting to be in love.
She does. I feel like she has her prior experiences that she's, vocalized before may have been toxic. Maybe that's kind of like, she's in that phase.
She's still really young. Like Summer's what, 24, 20?
She's young.
She's young.
Yeah. She's young, but, she got 3 kids. Mother of 3. She's...
Oh, really? I didn't know she had 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Why the fuck you... Yo, listen, you got 3 kids, man. You fucking with a 23, 24... Man, if you don't get yourself an old dude that's out the game,
That's what I'm saying.
like, go get yourself...
27.
She's
Oh, she's 27? Oh,
three-
never
with
mind.
3
Summer Walker with 3 kids?
Yeah.
27, that's normal, but like...
No, it's definitely normal. But it's like I'm
That's
saying like
definitely
she's sticking
You need
with
to
what she know.
not be dating Little Meech.
So I'm saying she's
that-
sticking with what she know.
Just got...
She got upgraded.
Hot.
Not upgrading in the disrespectful sense, but it's like, like John said, to get someone out the game.
Yeah, like, what's going on here? Like that... I don't know, bro. But I've also seen an interview where she says she falls in love really quickly. Like, she falls in love quickly and
believe
she
it.
moves on quick.
I believe it.
So, there's a lot that comes with that.
Including good music.
Do groceries.
Oh yeah, there's people. I'm sorry. There's some of the R&B songs. I don't ever want y'all to find love. Love your kids. That's it.
Damn.
No, love your kids.
That's tough.
Mary J, greatest to ever do it. We only get good music when she's heartbroken.
What women artists make the
Best.
not the best music, like, but like, their highest quality of music that they put out is when they are like heartbroken or like, who would y'all?
Keisha.
What?
Mary,
Keisha for sure.
Keisha.
Beyonce. No, wait, you're saying heartbroken or when they're good? I'm sorry.
No, like when they're like heartbroken.
Or
like
Mary.
single.
Mary J. Blige.
Keisha for sure.
Keisha Cole's up there.
Yeah.
Ashanti's up there.
Ashanti is up there.
She been happy with Nelly though.
Now.
Yeah, I don't want to hear none of that new shit. I don't want to hear tomorrow.
By the time this
comes
airs,
out, me and Dro are going to the Ashanti
y'all are
concert.
going to go see
Pause.
Ashanti, which is crazy.
Pause. Don't say it like that.
That was.
Pause. I don't like how you said it.
I'd
But
say
Paul-
y'all are going to
but-
go
all
see
right, but pause.
Ashanti. But yeah, y'all gonna go see Ashanti.
I am.
God willing, yes.
That shit was. I'm not gonna do that to her. But I'm sorry. See,
Yo, I got plans before that, so I don't know. But
Have you seen how Ashanti look?
this nigga trying to dip out on the plans.
You see how Ashanti look? You need to go see that.
yo,
Great artist.
cheap tickets,
Phenomenal.
great
Legend.
artists, two great artists, but mainly her great artists. So.
I'm not talking about
Is Snow's music
What?
sad
Up there?
music?
These last two been slaps.
No, there's
Finally.
slaps for sure.
Yes.
We're gonna
'Cause-
definitely talk about those. But like her
What?
best album, which
Yes.
is
Catalog
was
or
that
just-
that was a
Yes,
heartbroken
that's
album?
yes.
Yeah.
She's
was,
begging for the nigga to come around.
Yeah.
Yes, I want you around. She's begging for the nigga to come back and hang out with her. Yes,
If she was to keep that up, she might be the one.
Yeah, she young in the game. But we got the Mary. Summer's up
No,
there.
Summer's up there.
Definitely up
Yeah,
there.
Summer's up. I mean, look at
Beyonce's a sleeper.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. Beyonce I think she makes her best records when she's actually like in love.
yeah. I think
Dangerous.
so too.
Well, maybe I'm not the Beyonce stan, so don't kill me. But Dangerous in Love 2 is my favorite Beyonce record ever, and that's about being in love. So
Yeah, I think it's like Keisha, Mary.
yeah, Keisha and Mary. They
Summer
got,
would be the one of the newer crop
yeah, summer, bro.
in there. Janae Aiko would have at one point, but then she met Big Sean.
Yeah, and then she started just making albums with sounds on them only, and, like putting dream catchers on her forehead. I'm cool, bro. Like I'm good.
The earthy chicks.
I've never been. That's never been my bag. I'm cool. Never been my bag. Put the aluminum deodorant on. I don't care. That natural.
There's nothing wrong with putting not aluminum deodorant on.
Yes, there is.
No, there's
You
Dove.
smell
that's
like
aluminum-
grass.
No, you don't.
All I'm gonna say
Dove
is
has aluminum free deodorant.
Who you like that? Who you like that?
I
no.
use it.
aluminum free.
Yeah, from Dove.
All I'm saying is don't try new deodorants in the summertime. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Nigga,
Just wear deodorant.
Nigga, put
Wear
on,
deodorant.
Nigga, put on regular deodorant.
Wear deodorant, but just don't try.
In the summertime, I don't give a fuck.
Don't
but
try
just put
new.
on
Don't
deodorant.
try to experiment and try new ones in the summertime. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it.
I didn't know Derek was an earthy guy.
I don't think I'm earthy.
I didn't know about that either, but
I don't
like.
think I'm earthy.
I tried
Oh,
aluminum
see,
free.
nigga don't even tell his friends
I
the
tried
truth.
aluminum free too.
I'm not
but
an earthy
But
guy.
I'm like, bro, fuck that shit. It's a
I saged my crib for the first time in the past couple months ever. Well, I
You was
saged
by
for the
yourself
first
when you
time.
did it?
Yeah. I didn't get
Were you by yourself the whole night after? All right,
No.
never mind. No, never mind. We'll move on. What was you saying?
Yo, you know what I ever thought about? Yo, women really go through it.
All right. We
Listen.
gotta.
Listen. I was reading a tweet this other day.
Oh my God.
I was reading this tweet the other day, and Shorty said, I took my son to the barber,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
and he asked her on a date. And she said no, which she has the right to say no.
Oh God.
And the barber,
Push his shit back.
yes. Now, if you in that situation,
Push his shit back.
if you in that situation
As a barber,
as the barber,
am I pushing his shit back?
are you
Like it's
pushing
the hairline?
Are you pushing that child's hairline back?
Depends how far she is.
Why did he ask her out before he did the haircut?
No, I think she came back a second time.
Yeah.
Like she came back after that initial asking.
Yeah. Why did
She shouldn't have went back to him.
No, wait.
No one.
No. Wait.
Wait, what?
He pushed the shit back after he cut. After she asked. So she
After
asked.
she said
No.
no.
Like she after
He asked
he asked her
Uh-huh.
out after he already got the haircut, and then she
Oh,
came back.
and then she came
a
back
different
first
time.
time
Yeah,
back.
like the next appointment.
Oh, that's her fault.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Girl,
saying.
Please.
Are you doing it as a barber? Are you pushing that child's hairline
Depends how
back?
far she is.
Yes.
It's,
Why?
damn, bro.
I don't know. I don't know. We're podcasting. I'm not sure.
We
but
pod him, but like, maybe we not. I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
Depending on how far she is, depends if I'm podding or not.
Wait, she said no. Girl, why you came back?
And then you came back. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's on her.
That's on you. Yeah, that's on you.
That's on her. But it's also on you. Like, damn, bro. Like now that she like the child.
This is where you want me to have morals?
This is the hill I gotta die. I gotta die on this hill.
Bro, I'm like,
For this $20,
This like we just talked about Lizzo. This is the hill I got, bro. I'm not dying on 2 hills in a row.
And then
Fuck
if he's
that.
like one of them like little kids that don't sit still.
Oh yeah, I could easily be like, yo, you fucked this up. Like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, nah.
That nigga shit gonna be here. That nigga gonna look like consequence.
Yeah, bro, I saw that shit. I saw that shit. And I was like, damn, bro. Like,
that nigga.
That's tough. That's another thing. Like,
That nigga finna look like Common when I'm done. Fuck is you talking about? Go to another barber.
But if she would have said, yeah, he would have had a crispiest lineup.
What?
Ever.
of course, because
Nigga, that
his whole class.
haircut would have took an hour
every
50.
single week. Each full
And probably would have did it for the free.
You
gotta
bugging. See,
pick and
that's your
choose.
problem. There you go.
You gotta pick and choose.
There you go. No, I'm not. I've done things. Yeah, never mind. Don't worry. I've done way worse than that. Never mind.
But yeah,
I was gonna say some shit. I'm like, bro, I'm lying. That's not even me.
But yeah, I thought about that. I'm like, damn, bro, that goes on the list of the shit they go through. It was just tough, man.
The shit they go.
There you go.
What the fuck? Is
He
Joe
got
talking-
curves.
Yo, what the fuck is Joe talking about on this podcast?
I don't know.
What is he saying?
Bro,
Nigga went to the Drake concert. He's just saying anything now. The fuck is he talking about? Yo, oh my God, look what they go through. Yeah, I reject the nigga and I go back to him. What are you talking about? Yes, nigga, if I go back to the nigga, I reject, yes, he's not going to be nice to me.
Yeah.
it all falls on you, bro.
Listen, all right, my nigga.
You gotta pick and choose.
He likes somebody now. That's why he acting like
of
this.
course
I
he
don't know.
does.
Nigga
He
like
said-
somebody.
He said it.
He likes somebody.
man.
Oh, he snitching. I don't know.
He said it on the pod.
Oh, shit. I don't know. I ain't hear it. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. What else we got?
Oh, we have a bunch of shit. We haven't even
Yeah,
gotten to
wow.
the meats. But I want to listen. The last week we weren't here. I want to talk about Drake and the media wars. The last time we were here, we talked about Drake's impact.
Yeah, and we talked about the whole Ebro thing too.
We talked about Ebro, and we talked about
Media
Ebro.
wars as in what context?
So I guess, well, I mean,
The interview with Bobby wasn't out either. When we were
yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
interview
yeah,
I wasn't out,
yeah.
but there's
That's
not
just
much.
fucking
There's not much
hilarious.
to say. I just like it. It's funny.
That's funny as
I do
fuck.
too.
A lot of people really just dragging it like, oh, bro, just enjoy it.
It's pure entitlement.
Just enjoy
And this is why I'm saying this, right? And no disrespect to anybody that feels like Drake should be interviewing with the culture. That's fine. But my opinion is this, and and you guys obviously have yours. But my opinion is this: Drake does not owe any of you niggas anything. Drake is the biggest artist, one of the biggest artists in our generation. For you to think he owes you an interview about whatever you feel like you can ask him that is so profound is ridiculous. Drake is one of the biggest artists, if not when he's all said and done. Drake is 36. It's the biggest artist we'll probably ever see. Why does anybody feel like Drake needs to sit with you to express his feelings to the culture?
Yeah.
Now, when Kendrick comes out, he usually does Big Boy. In LA, respect, cool. Cole does a little bit of media. He does media with his friends, cool. Mm-hmm. None of these guys are going to do media that they're not comfortable with. So it's not going to. So what can you possibly do and or say?
You just reminded me. Did you see the video in the last 2 weeks of Kendrick doing them little cholo push-ups in the park?
Yes,
That's one. Nice. Yeah, I saw that.
it's a LA thing.
That's one.
And that's LA. Chill out.
I
I got family in LA. They love Kendrick. They love them push-ups. They love them push-ups.
He just did them cholo style. I can say that drill right here.
That's crazy.
Those are LA. Those are jail push-ups.
No, it's cool. I'm saying that's what he did. Ask if y'all saw it.
All right, see, look,
I saw it.
they're gonna find a way to hate Kendrick, huh?
I saw it. I was asking if y'all saw it.
Yeah, I go to LA. I'm never going with this nigga. I'll tell you that much. We gotta say the Ritz Carlton. No, he can not see no part of LA. Anyway, no. I want to say like the entitlement that I feel like.
Like, oh, he got to come because, like,
It's that he has to talk to the culture. What the fuck? What culture? What are we talking about here?
Drake is bigger than that.
Drake is bigger than all of this shit.
Yeah.
And once we realize that, and this is the problem, this is Drake's problem.
I don't think it's a realization thing. I think it's an acceptance thing. I don't think the culture wants to accept it. I think they know it because that's why he makes the music he makes. Like when he does like Honestly Nevermind or the UK More Life shit. Like we know he's bigger than it. I think they just don't want to accept he's bigger than it. You know what I mean?
then they're losing.
Oh yeah, I can actually agree with that. Like if you accepted that
it wouldn't bother
Drake
you.
is beyond us.
Yeah, like things like that wouldn't bother you if you accepted it.
Not to kind of reel back, this is the argument I constantly have with Walter. Stop putting Drake in this rapper box. He doesn't want to be there, and he keeps showing that to you. Mm-hmm. And you get upset at the things he does because of you call him a rapper. He makes it clear, I'm not just a bro. I have shit to do. Like I do all of this shit.
If you ever needed proof of that, he literally dropped a dance album that's labeled a dance album. Like if you ever needed proof because you were unsure, like that was it.
And it is the unique thing of like people kind of talk about LeBron with the whole like, yo, bro, like you don't score 40. LeBron said, yeah, I could have scored 40 points a game. That's not what I do. Exactly. And I also think that because we've never seen anything like this where someone who can make all genres of music can also rap as well as everyone else, we've never seen anything like that. Yeah. So it does like intrigue people.
It's something new.
But I will take the other stance with, in terms of him not being of hip hop, or, we're talking about him being bigger than hip hop. Drake was introduced through hip hop. He signed to Cash Money. He came in rapping. Drake's first big record was Ransom. It was a rap record. So I do understand the whole Drake is of us. He is. Mm-hmm. But you also have to accept when he's bigger than this.
And that's just think that's what it is. I don't think it's ever going to be accepted that he's bigger.
I love that Drake isn't talking to niggas.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because Jay-Z don't talk to niggas neither.
Yeah. I was just thinking the same thing.
It's the same. Yeah.
Like even when Jay-Z did, and this, I guess it's more of an Elliot conversation, right? Because Elliot's running around being weird.
Yeah.
And he's being nigga. Listen, Elliot, you should relax.
He's being like
super weird,
overly, like sentimental about things
he's being fucking weird.
Yeah.
He's being weird. Elliot is running around saying, and I know I don't want to belabor on this because we missed this last week.
Yeah. And
he did say he apologized to making the comment about why is Drake talking to Lil Yachty and the white girl and not me. First of all, Elliot has what 2 Drake interviews, or he has a Drake interview already. So why are you doing this?
He has a couple. I went to one of them. I went to the
one that
was
2 Drake
NYU.
interviews. Stop being weird.
And to be fair, the last interview Drake had was with.
Yeah, so I'm like, you're being weird
anyone
now.
of the culture was with Elliot in his crib.
Stop saying that Drake has to talk to niggas. He does not. I also don't want Drake to be talking to niggas. Yeah, it takes away from him.
At this point, like, what is he going to talk about? Like, if there's anything you want him to talk about, he would have spoke about it in that Elliot interview.
I do not want to hear you niggas ask Drake about Pusha T anymore. I don't want to hear you niggas ask Drake about his child. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't know what profound shit you think you can ask Drake. No. And if he doesn't like this shit, he's going to take it out anyway, so what's the point? I want to see Drake have a good time. Like, I don't know what y'all want from this nigga.
That Bobby is fucking hilarious,
bro. I was watching this shit and I tweeted, I was like, bro, I don't know, give a fuck what you niggas talk about. This shit is fucking funny.
It was really funny. That girl's funny. Her dry humor's funny.
That shit is funny.
I saw her Yachty interview too.
Funny.
She's funny. And she got one with Mark Cuban coming out.
Yes. I think and the crazy part is the minute we don't like some shit, she's an industry plant. Planting what where?
Bro,
you seen the TikTok she made about that?
Yes. That's how I'm like, bro, like shit can just be funny.
Every response got it, bro.
And everyone's asking where did she come from?
Bro, it don't. And even if she is so,
I
who gives
think
a fuck?
Matter,
one who gives
a funny content.
One who gives a fucking two. Her interview before Drake, the Funny Marco one, was viral for like a month.
Yeah, and the people they're saying that she's like is the guy she initially interviewed. So it's like,
he does. It's the same style of interview.
It's not like she just jocked someone host.
Yeah, like
she's just cut from a similar cloth. Mm-hmm. And you know what? People's humors, like that's like what's his name, Theo Von.
Yeah,
mad funny too. I don't watch Theo Von, but I know he's mad funny, and I've been seeing his clips recently with YG.
And he just did an interview. Like hip hop does, bro. You niggas are too serious. That's why they don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
The gangsters don't want to keep talking about gangster shit. The rappers don't want to keep talking about the awful shit they've done. Like, yes, have a fucking sense of humor. Maybe that's when Drake will come sit with you, nigga. What the fuck?
I also think it's like the old head mentality too.
I think it's just an people
because they don't want to change.
They don't want like it's like when you box an artisan. They don't want the culture outside of the culture. Which I can understand that to a degree. But when it comes to things like interviews, like are you gonna be mad if fucking Drake is on Joe Rogan? He's not from the culture, but there's a reason people
That
like.
might make me mad, but I don't know.
But like I'm saying, like Joe Rogan has like such an assortment of people, and like that following also has like such a large following.
Yeah.
That's like it's just these people who are trying to be outside of the regular places they would go to.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I don't consider us like a hip hop podcast. You know what I mean? Like we talk about things of the culture, but we talk about everything, and I consider us and like a show. Like we'll find things in our lives to talk about. We'll find regular topics. So like that is very much something we want to stay on, and that's something that's very important to us. So I don't consider it like, oh my God, I don't really give a fuck to interview anyone or talk to anyone like that. I think if they're here and they contribute to it, it's great. But like maybe that's what it is. Maybe I can understand that, but I don't. You guys have these super large artists that are bigger than Earth. They have all the money in the world, and you want to come to them and talk about old shit, the trauma,
and shit that's already
been talked about 50,000 times.
It's like trying to reinvent the wheel.
How many times y'all gonna ask Jay-Z about Dame Dash? Like, I don't like, bro. Like, what are you going to contribute to these people's like? Yeah. I'm as rich as I can understand Drake being damn near a billionaire and be like, yo, bro, if I'm going to do any promo for this tour, I'm going to have a good time. Look at the promo he did for Her Loss. It was all jokes.
All of it.
Drake is telling you, I'm here to have a good time, and you niggas are trying to make my life way more difficult than it has to be. I'm not fucking talking to you guys. And then Drake telling Elliot, my nigga, you want to interview me and you're running down on Trippie Redd rolling out is gross.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
You look weird. And you want to talk to, I'm like,
especially
sometimes you have to tell people who you are. I'm Drake. Mm-hmm. I am selling out arenas nigga sold out New York 6 nights in a row or some shit. What the, who does that?
A city that's not even his, bro.
Bro, he sold out the biggest city, in 6 nights. What do we, I don't need to talk to any of you niggas. I don't owe you niggas anything. I don't owe you guys anything. I've given you guys everything. And on top of that.
And he already didn't owe, on top of, I'm sure Elliot's last biggest interview was Drake. Mm-hmm. And he invited him into his home.
Bugged out. Yeah, what the fuck?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
wrong with that?
There's at a point it's like about respect too.
And I don't want to belabor that because Elliot did apologize. He said I tried to apologize to Drake. He didn't. He did apologize and say I tried to apologize to Drake. He didn't really answer me back.
You gotta sometimes when you jump out the window.
Yeah, you do gotta take it. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
You jump out the window. You jump out the window. And I think it's even honestly aside from Elliot, I think it takes more. I think not more skill. I think it takes skill. Period for someone like that Bobby girl to have an interview with you for an hour and talk about nothing.
That's my favorite interview. Like she did,
just be chilling. Like they talk about nothing significant.
But she's a comedian. Like to be a comedian is talent. She's clearly a comedian, and she knows. Like, bro, the timing, everything about that interview. I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here working. I can't work. I'm like, yo, this is too funny. I gotta turn this shit off. I like dry humor, so I'm like, yo, bro, I'm crying. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I am in tears. This girl's hilarious.
And she be asking dead serious questions too, about regular shit.
I love that I can't tell if she's serious or not. I love that.
Like when she be asking the questions like, if you buy, how much money you have?
Like she be
if
like, I don't know.
If you buy a Lambo right now, would it affect you? Like who the fuck asks that?
Like who asks that? That shit is funny.
You know the answer, but it's just like, fuck it, why not?
Like yes, you hip hop platform, loosen the fuck up. Yeah. Have a good time once in a while. Everything doesn't have to be so fucking serious. Yeah. Smile. What the fuck?
And then it's like sometimes the artists want to also display that personality of theirs because Drake is there playing. Yes,
they want to have a fucking good time,
bro. Like
we're serious all the time. Yeah, like no, I say we, but I'm saying these niggas are serious all the time. Loosen the fuck up, like
yeah, they want to have fun,
bro. They built a bedroom in a locker room in a stadium for them to have that interview, and they did it like 3 a.m, and she missed her kid's birthday. Like, bro,
yes,
and Drake is kind of ass about it.
And I don't know if any of that is true, but I don't care because it was mad funny. I don't care. It made it funny.
It makes for great content,
bro. Shout out to Bobby Althoff. Shout out to Drake. Drake, do not talk to these niggas, bro. Until they listen, there is nothing these niggas can ask you that you ain't answer already.
And if you ain't see the Yachty interview, go watch that one because that was funny too.
And on top of that, also Drake is a genius. Drake knows that he's about to he was about to diss Push again. Y'all gonna ask like I'm not finna do this with y'all for the 100th time. I'm dissing the nigga because I don't like him. What the fuck you about to ask me about? Mm-hmm. The record that I said never came out that I know I never made, but I'm like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Like, nah, bro. Leave the whole Drake owes me an interview shit is weird. I think it's super weird. I think Drake is the biggest artist of our generation, the biggest art of any. Bro, niggas don't beg Taylor Swift for interviews.
Sure.
Like I don't see the Daily Show. Yo, Taylor Swift. It's only here that we feel like, yo, bro,
entitled.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know big white artists, so I don't know who else. I just keep saying Taylor Swift. I don't know.
I don't know either.
The niggas ain't clamoring for a Justin Bieber interview.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like
And
the minute Drake decides to be active,
sometimes hip hop claim Justin Bieber. Sometimes hip hop claim.
bro. I'm just
Bieber
saying.
Belly.
It is this Drake thing. Like yo, bro, Drake owes. Like Drake don't owe niggas shit.
It's just all low hanging fruit.
It is. It really is.
It's low hanging.
And then even I'm glad we got the 21 and Drake album, but I think that was a result of what the fuck is up with Drake. I think that was a result of it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not the over the moon, honestly, never mind guy. But at the same time, I don't feel like Drake had to give us another album after. I was like, okay, this is what it is.
And I'll be honest, if I had that much money Drake has, I'd be doing the same shit. I would be putting out these projects, and I would
not give a fuck.
I would be making whatever content I want to promote it because I can afford it, and that's it. Y'all ain't getting no interview. Y'all gonna get the fake SNL. Y'all gonna get the fake.
Yeah, I'm not doing nothing for you niggas.
Y'all gonna get the fake Vogue,
all of it,
the fake colors, the fake tiny desk. Y'all getting all that for fake.
All that fake
because I can afford it and I could do it.
Agreed.
That's more fun.
Facts.
That's just more fun. I just want to have fun, bro.
That's it, exactly. I'm at this point. I just want to have a good time. What the fuck?
Bro. Like, nah.
Yeah, bro. Look at us finally agreeing on some Drake shit.
Right.
Do we want to transition to music now?
Yeah, we can. There's a lot of music that came out.
There is a lot of music.
I guess we can go right to Utopia.
Yes, we can.
What do you guys feel? Do you guys hear it?
5 years later.
I heard it.
It's been 5 years?
5 years? Oh, yeah, that's when Astroworld came out. Yeah.
Wow.
That's been a minute.
No, but I always say, the pandemic fucks things up because I do feel like
you
we
do
lost
lose track of time.
I feel like we lost 2 years in the pandemic. Because, those 2 years feel like so long ago now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I heard Utopia.
Okay. How do you guys feel about it?
It's very... It's weird because it's like... I think it's a great album sonically. Mm. You don't go to Travis Scott and you don't go to him to listen for lyrics, I think.
No.
I think you listen to Travis Scott for the experience.
He's not a lyrical
and even though he's
artist.
not, there's still songs where he was rapping his ass off.
There are, but...
You know what I'm saying? Like, that Schizo song with Young Thug, fire. There's like 4 beat switches in that song, fire. It's like you listen to Travis Scott, and Travis Scott is, at this point, Travis Scott is just an experience, pause. He's just an experience. Like, all his music, his concert situation, like the stadium shit he's doing, putting the movie out, he's having his first thing in Rome, like, he's still planning on doing Egypt, like, his music is just an experience.
Shut that down. Right. That Egypt shit not happening. I told y'all last time we did it, he wasn't gonna happen. You niggas didn't believe me. It was happening. It's not happening.
You saw people still ended up going.
Like, yeah, fucking morons. Yes, I know.
His fucking fan sold his house.
I told you niggas last time we recorded, yo, bro, this is not happening. But continue. Sorry,
I think the album is great. It's great. Like, it has great songs on there. And it's like even. Every song has like 2 beat switches, so it's like every song is like more than one song. Yes. So it's like so much music on there, and it's like every time you listen to it, it's just going to be an experience, different time of night, different type of vibe. Like that's just what you get with Travis Scott. I know people were saying it was very similar to Yeezus, which I can understand that aspect of it.
It has a lot of Yeezus influence,
even though Yeezus was kind of inspired by Travis, really. But I thought the album was great. I've been listening to it since it came out. Obviously, the most spoken about song is Meltdown, obviously, with Drake. And he was talking crazy on that song. I wish he got to the second half of that beat. I think a crazy flex was also the Tupac ring, which was crazy. I don't know if who hasn't seen the story of it, but the week that Drake was in New York for his concert, there was an auction for Tupac's ring, and it was going for like I think $300,000 at the auction, and there was a buyer who purchased it, but for $1 million. And that story came out like 2 days before Travis's album, and then the night of Travis's album dropping at midnight, Drake posted the like Meltdown out, Travis' album is out, and he posted the ring on his finger, and you found out that he was a person who bought Tupac's ring for $1 million. And I think that is such a crazy fucking flex. Crazy. On top of him being on Meltdown saying he's going to melt Pharrell's shit just because he can. I think that's crazy. That's just how much money people have. Like, it's just so crazy.
How do you feel about the internet being upset that Drake is dissing Pharrell?
I don't care.
I'm not really bothered by it.
I don't care. I understand Pharrell.
Well, first, Dro, what do you think about the album? Then I guess we can do that. I don't want to skip your review.
It's tough because I knew Travis since Cruising USA or I was Pharaoh. So
you to hang out?
Listening to his music. Listening to his music. Like, it's been different. Like, him producing his own shit compared to now.
The producers on this album is crazy.
It's insane. It's insane. At first, I didn't like it.
Okay.
At first, I didn't like it, truthfully, because it was hard to try to compare it to other shit, which it's hard as a fan. You shouldn't compare certain projects, but giving it a second and third listen, it started to grow on me. And then seeing the connections to Yeezus and to his older shit, from 808s, then the features and stuff. So it definitely grew on me now. But it bangs. Every single song, like Derek said, has two parts pretty much. The first one, Hyena, whatever. It switches up. Then Thank God switches up. Every single song switches up.
Every song has like a beat switch.
Yeah,
some of them have 3 or 4 of them, which is crazy.
Yeah, so like there's 19 songs in total, but if you include the switch ups,
it's like 30 songs.
Yeah. It's dope though. It's definitely gonna grow on a lot of people. I fuck with it though. Now I actually fuck with it. Truthfully, giving it like good extensive.
Shit gonna go crazy at the concerts and festivals.
3, yeah. That's the thing. Like you said, it's an experience. He'll rap when he has to rap. The West Side Gun track I fuck with heavy. But it's more of an experience. Like the whole circus type of thing that he has going on. The whole dystopia, utopia thing going on, I guess, it definitely in these big arenas and events, whenever he does tour, definitely going to sell out, the younger crowd, the older crowd. So, but it's dope. I fuck with it. Now.
Okay. Yeah, before I ask you guys about how you feel.
Well, yeah, I want to know how do you like it?
Okay. Let me not drag this out. I love the album. I love it. When I first heard it, when you hear Hyena, my brain goes to, okay, this is going to be one of my albums that I know is amazing, but I'm not going to understand it yet, because that is how I kind of always see, like, To Pimp a Butterfly. Yeezus was that way for me. I was like, oh, this is different, but I can hear how amazing this is. This sounds amazing. This sounds like some shit. As the album progresses, I'm like, oh, no, this is just a great album. I'm not really sure. Like, I saw the backlash, and I've seen Pitchfork give it like a 5.7 or whatever, a 6, whatever. And but a lot of these media platforms have given it like a low rating. I enjoy this album a lot. I don't go into Travis albums looking for him to rap well.
Yeah.
I don't go into Kanye West albums looking for him to rap well. I don't necessarily go into West Side Gun albums looking for him to rap well. These guys are producers to me. Same way, I know Metro Boomin doesn't necessarily rap, but to me, this is like a producer album. All Travis is
everything.
They're all producer albums with his vocals layered over it to me.
Yeah, like the rapping is like the bonus.
Yeah, him being able to rap even halfway is like a bonus to me. Yeah. So I don't go into it like that. The first thing when I go into Travis, I was like, how does this sound? And I listen to it on some big speakers, or I listen to it in the car, like somewhere where I can be surrounded by the sound and hear everything.
Like when Trav, from what I noticed over the years, you can't listen to it with headphones. You need to listen to it loud to hear everything.
Or you listen to it first out loud, then you put it in your headphones, you're like, oh, I hear this, I get that, I see where this is coming from. Yeah. For Trav, like, I really do enjoy this album a lot. I'm in the car, I'm like, bro, this sounds crazy. Like, I'm getting these feelings, like, it's cool. All the features showed up. And that's also super rare on the album. Like, bro, all the features showed the fuck up.
I feel like they usually do when it comes to Travis, because Travis just has this great artist placement.
that says something about Travis. He's making the artists hear something like, oh, bro, I need to go. You know, you get a Schizo with Thug. My favorite song is Telekinesis with Future and SZA.
That shit's crazy.
Like, I was so confused when I started to read things. And thank God I made my own opinion initially. I'm like, yo, I really like this album. I'm so confused as to what's going on here.
Yeah, Travis is one of those people that I would never take other people's like opinions strongly, because I feel like you have to just learn to understand it yourself if you can. Yeah. Like when it comes to him, because his music is not regular music. His music is an experience. Travis is a brand, really. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that was like common knowledge. I'm not saying I'm right. Maybe the album isn't. I don't know, but
I feel like it should have been. You should have picked it up. Like, I don't know. It's like I fuck with Kanye obviously, but I fuck with Trap more now because each album is something different. Rodeo,
right?
To Birds, Astro Road, everything it has its own theme and it's an experience.
I mean, I guess we should address the whole Kanye comparisons. I'm like, yo, bro, like, he is up the Kanye West school.
Yeah.
And it just
and he has himself influenced Kanye.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the whole it's a Yeezus too. I don't
know about
I'm not gonna go there.
I don't know about that.
This album is 19 records. Yeezus was what? 8?
7, 8.
It was very like I don't even think you can say that.
There's only that one song, that Black Skinhead song that sounds
like
similar.
Circus Maximus.
Yeah, that sounds like.
And they do, and that's fine.
But only one song.
But if this becomes a genre of music, things are going to sound similar. So yeah, I am standing on it that this is the best album I've heard this year in January of 2023. As of January of 2023, this is the best album I've heard.
Yeah,
I enjoy it. Every time I put it on, I'm like, whoa, I find something new. Telekinesis is like I can't stop listening to that song. SZA's what the fuck?
Oh, she's another one, the Heartbroken Girls that are great.
Oh yeah, amazing. She went crazy on that record. I keep playing her, but I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Her interpolation in Marvin Room, like,
yeah. When I first heard it, I was like, that's a Drake flow, and I didn't catch what song was from, but I was like, that's a Drake flow. And then I saw the video, I was like,
damn. So I love Travis's album. I was super confused at hearing the media hate it so much.
Yeah,
but now I think hating things are a trend.
That too.
So I'm really not. I don't know. I don't know because Travis has the favor of the people too. So I don't know. I'm very confused. I'm going to just say I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know why the reviews were so negative. As a fan of Travis, I really enjoyed this album. And even hearing the first record and be like, oh, okay, I don't know about this, but this sounds like something I'm going to have to like open myself up, like my mind up to, in a sense.
Yeah. I feel like Travis is also an artist who has earned the
benefit of the doubt.
The benefit of the doubt that like when I first played it, the first like 3 songs maybe, they weren't really my bag, but I'm like, you know what? I trust his judgment in his music and how he constructs it.
Yes.
That
like in the grand scheme of things, I know this is like it's supposed to be this way. You know what I mean?
I do think we rush through listening to albums. I do think, we're on a podcast where we love to talk about music, so unfortunately we do have to listen to things to give an opinion early. But we had 2 weeks to sit with this. So I sat with this. I know how I feel about this album. I like it. Like, I know I like it. I know I'm going to like it after this. You know what I mean?
Leading up to the drop, like, I was listening to his old shit. And then I'm like, all right. So, and then the day of when it dropped, heading to work, I'm listening to it. I'm like, all right, the first song, switch up. Second song, switch up. In my head, I'm like, all right, it might be this, like this. And then towards the third to the fourth, I'm like, okay. Then I stopped because I had to go to work. But then when I got out of work, I listened to the whole thing. And it started to grow on me. But I'm like, I was just thinking of how this is going to sound in venues and
it's going to sound absolutely crazy. Like I also think that Travis is not one of the artists that you can compare to his past bodies of work because they all sound so different.
Yeah, true.
No, like you're not going to sit here and you like when I hear a new Travis album, I'm not here. Not like speaking about you, but I'm not going to sit here and say, Birds was better.
No,
you know what I'm saying? You can't do that.
You can't.
That's like sitting here and saying that like,
And I think-
College Dropout was better than Donda.
That is the Drake syndrome. I think that's what we all go through with Drake. Everyone, Drake got to a point. Another thing, I don't know why Walter keeps coming up, but I used to argue with Walter about like, yo, bro, like you keep comparing Drake to fucking Take Care. That's not who he is anymore. Now, even with this Travis album, this is pretty close to who he's been, I think.
I feel like it's
the
just
same,
him.
damn
It's just
near.
him.
It's him.
It's like a different.
It's sonically, but it's
not
still
like
him.
that's what I'm saying.
Even
like,
as-
Still the reverb. There's still the auto-tune.
it's like just a different part in his brain.
Even that stupid ass song with Bad Bunny and fucking
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd. Even that song
K-pop
sounds
song.
better in the album.
Yeah, it's like
Even that song, I'm like, oh, this song's all right now.
these are just different parts of like his brain to me. Like I'm not gonna sit here and compare Donda to College Dropout or Donda to Ease. It's like you don't do that. You can't do that. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Agree.
That's why
I
at
agree.
first I didn't like it because I was
Comparing,
as a
yeah.
fan. I was comparing it, and then I had to realize like you just can't. With certain
You don't
artists.
listen to Travis for rap.
Yeah.
You listen to
Yeah,
him
I'm
for
not-
an experience.
And a lot of people, I think a lot
didn't-
of people wanted that.
just like
which
you
is
don't listen to
wild.
Kanye for rap. You listen for the experience.
When Kanye gives us a hotline, I'm like, oh shit, look at that.
Like that's the bonus. That's
But like when I hear, I'm trying to think of a song. When I hear like Through the Wire, like I'm hearing for the beat,
like you're amazed at how this sounds.
that he puts it together.
Yeah.
Like
And then the rapping is just like extra.
I don't know, man. I didn't go into this album like, yo, bro, I can't wait to hear Travis rap. I want to hear how this shit sounds.
Yeah, like I saw people like a big complaint was like he didn't address the whole situation that happened. Like
Why the fuck would I do that?
yeah, like
Why
what do
the
you expect
fuck
him to
would-
say?
What in God's green? Why the fuck would I do that?
Why would I do that? And if I do
been-
even like, I'm supposed to have a fucking in-depth album about it? Like,
Is the lawsuit over?
I believe so.
From what
I believe it is.
Yeah, from what I saw, it is.
Even if it, like, why would I open that, my nigga? Please.
Well, that's a wound.
And
yeah.
this is
It's been
why.
5 years.
This is why the big rappers do not want to sit with you niggas because why the fuck would I talk about that? Yeah, let me talk about the crime. Like, what are we talking about?
Travis would 100% sit with Bobby before Elliot.
Bro, at this point, nobody's saying Elliot. Well, forget the rap. No, I can't say that. There's some other shit going around. It's like, oh, buddy. Hey.
and then Ellie's little best buddy on the pod don't make the best list either. It's just not a
Them
good
two niggas,
concoction.
yeah, them niggas.
They
them
just doing whatever.
them niggas just run around doing
They just be doing
whatever.
whatever. Like, niggas,
Niggas,
I
yeah,
don't even think we even touched on that list that the up to date. So his 23, bro, that list was fucking crazy.
We're here to have some jokes. I'm not
Yeah,
talking about
like-
this nigga's list, bro.
That shit was crazy. I'm supposed to sit with both of them.
Bro, yeah, I'm supposed to.
I'm supposed to sit with both of them
I'm supposed to take my time out to this June 2 niggas.
for like 2 hours. I'm good, bro.
And niggas love throwing. I'm a legend. I don't give a fuck what that means. Fuck you and that legendary shit.
I'm cool, bro.
I'm gonna stop. Yo, fuck you and that legendary shit. What's next? Like, what's gonna like? Yo, fuck you and your. What's gonna happen? What's next?
Yeah.
And then when you say, oh, nothing. I know. So leave me the fuck alone. Like, fuck you, nigga. I don't care that you wrote articles hard.
Yeah,
like,
where he started throwing up like his articles from like 2001
nigga,
and
if you don't get that shit, no one
We
gives
are
a fuck.
2 decades later.
We don't care, nigga. Move.
But yeah, no,
That shit is a dub.
Travis's album, I think sonically was just
Definitely,
great.
definitely can't wait to see how the whole experience and definitely an event.
Listen,
venue.
he has a couple of them concerts coming up. He also did announce.
I'm never going to a Travis concert, though. Y'all niggas got me fucked
Nah,
up.
I won't
I
go to the
won't
concert.
be
He announced
general
stadium.
admission,
He
but
announced a
I'll be in the
stadium
back.
stadium tour
Yeah,
in his music video. He announced stadium tours.
Buddy, count me out. Count
course
me
I
out.
was there.
Count me out, big guy.
But Trav, after also this album dropping,
I
Travis
will
is definitely
watch-
one of them stadium guys.
I will watch a live stream. I will pay for it if I have to. I don't care.
I'll be further back.
But I will not be taking my ass to a Travis
That's
concert.
where
Not
they
even,
were at, bro.
not even because.
That's where they were at in the back.
Yeah, what's this nigga talking about? You didn't see them storm VIP?
They were in the back.
They stormed the VIP. Like, VIP does not make you safe, nigga. Like,
Yeah, bro.
let me tell you something. And it's not even because of the incident. The crowd, Travis's
much.
crowd is a lot younger than my demographic.
Very, very young.
And it's just too much.
No, both. Yeah, agree.
Cool, bro.
It's too. They're too young. They got more spry than me. I'm cool.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
good.
all right.
I'm good. I'm gonna pass on the Travis. Travis is great. I love Travis. I love this album. I will say definitively, and I think people call me a relatively harsh music critic. I really like this album, and I keep saying the
Great album.
minute I heard it, I was like, oh, this is not gonna be for me. This is one of them super deep albums that I have
album
to.
covers was a curveball in the beginning.
I also was critiquing. I'm gonna do 15 album covers, but then I'm like, oh, these all look great.
Exactly. Yeah. After hearing it,
it's all marketing, bro. Like I said, he's a brand because at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, that sounds real cool to have 5 covers. But at the end of the day, when I click on iTunes, it's gonna be one fucking cover.
Agreed.
I don't know which one's gonna be, but it's one cover.
But I will say, Travis cares about the merchandise consumer,
the aesthetic,
and the artistic consumer.
He's a brand.
Travis puts out great merch.
Mm-hmm. Seen the merch he put out?
His artwork, yes, it's great.
Yeah,
I seen that bullshit Drake merch too.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that.
My homies hit me. They was like, "Yo, you want a T-shirt?" I said, "No. When the fuck would I wear this?"
Drake honestly just be fun. I mean, we had the conversation.
Yeah, I was like, "Hell, you just doing whatever, bro. I'm not wearing this."
Travis is coming out with Air Forces.
Yes.
Utopia Air Forces. I think they're already on StockX for like $500. Yo, Travis is he's just a brand, bro. He is just a brand.
I got sneaker currency. I'm cool. I might grab them if they look all right. I'm cool.
They look cool. I mean, you can never go wrong with Air Forces.
I might grab them. Listen, but anyway, yeah, I don't. I like everything Travis does around this album. I do, and it's great. Like I took really time. I even went on the internet and read what everybody was saying. I'm like, am I listening to this wrong? And I went, no, I like this shit. Kiss my ass.
I think people just can't listen to it the same. Everyone like his music is just so different that everyone's experience is just different. And like listening to it, how you listen to it, where you listen to it, just so many sounds in it. You probably picking up a different octave than like some other shit that's happening in the song.
I don't know. I like that shit, bro.
It sounds good though.
That honestly. Shit is like
it sounds like a movie.
It does. Yeah, that's what, that's so perfect. It sounds like a cinematic. It sounds like a fucking
movie, bro. That's what it is. That's what he is, bro.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I want to shout out Trav. That shit is fire. And I reiterate, don't go talk to these niggas.
Facts.
Don't. There's no need to. What are you niggas? Why the superstars do not need to talk to you niggas? Like, that's why when LeBron James does an interview and it's like a once in a lifetime shit. There's a I don't know how many examples I got to give, but it's fine. Do you guys hear Nas shit?
No, I did not hear Nas. I'm also not a big Nas fan.
I didn't expect you guys to hear it. I heard it. Yeah, it's cool, but it's not one of the Nas recent amazing albums. It's not one of them for me.
Hit Boy did those?
Yeah, it's the Hit Boy series in them.
Oh, because he did the last Magic one, right?
He did the last Magic. He did
King's Diseases.
The King. He did all. He did both. I think. I could be wrong. I don't know.
5 albums.
Yeah, they've been on this run.
5 albums is kind of crazy though.
Magic 1 is my favorite of this run, but this one I'm cool. I think
King's Disease 2. I heard like 2 of the King's Diseases. But yeah, no, I didn't hear this. I heard that 50 didn't really rap much on that song.
It was 8 bars. I mean, they did what they were supposed to do in terms of selling it. Because we all want to hear Nas and 50, especially if you know the history of who 50 may have beef with, and Nas did a documentary. Like, if you know the history, it's like, all right, like this is crazy. This is like history, and it's like, all right, 8 bars is fine. I'm like, and let me reel everything back here. I want to shout out 50. 50 has sold out stadiums in his first 4 shows or something like that. And niggas is canceling shows.
He need to get his little cardio a little bit. I don't know if you've seen the videos of him looking a little winded with Yayo.
Come on.
I'm saying, I fuck with 50. I'm saying.
You like Fake from Queens too, so chill out.
I'm not.
All right, never mind.
But I fuck with 50 though.
Never mind.
Like, and I think it would be really cool if
50 sold more than Lil Baby.
Doesn't shock me. I think it would be really cool if 50 came out with like, say his next album be his last album. I wouldn't be mad at it because 50's already who he is in the game, and he has all these other ventures, so he don't got to put music out. But if he were to put one more album out, I think it would be fire if he had like not a lot of like current rappers, you know what I mean? But like, he has like more of the recent guys. Like if he has like maybe like a Drake on there, he has like maybe like somebody like, not like a Travis Scott, because I can't see how the fuck that would work out, but like someone like for a more mainstream kind of song, like him put out a current day classic-esque kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like it stands up with what's out now and doesn't sound like kind of dated. I think that would be really cool.
I don't want to hear 50 talk to none of these niggas, so I'm on the other side of this.
I think it would be cool, depending on who it is, because I don't think 50 would sound good with everybody, because I feel like 50 is so different as an artist.
50 has to be with a rapper. No, actually that's wrong. Never mind. I think that
to be fair, 50 puts out, anytime 50 puts out a song that A Boogie's on, it sounds good. Like he sounds good with A Boogie.
Nigga, A Boogie need 50.
All right, relax. But I'm saying, like, his songs with A Boogie sound good. And you know, A Boogie, the singy guy, younger guy, you know, that's out now.
A Boogie.
And them songs be sounding good. And when he's with Chris Brown, be sounding good.
A Boogie needs some.
All right, you need to relax. All right, relax.
I'm going to tell the truth.
Nah,
Davies who?
there you go.
Where you been for the last 2 years?
That's some hate. Look, you see what's going on. What's up with this nigga?
I agree.
Dave East just put out an album.
That no one heard. And you did. That's crazy. But
Shout out to Fame and Fortune. Shout out.
who?
What?
Fame and Fortune. That's the album name, nigga. What do you mean who, nigga? I just told y'all who.
Oh, that was the album name. I didn't know that was the album name. I know he put out an album.
You think you're going to pop out for the 50th
I'm gonna cut all
anniversary
this.
of hip
I'm
hop?
gonna cut all this shit out. Y'all bugging. I'm gonna cut all this shit out. No.
Shout out Davies, man.
Anyway, we saw my Nas.
Yes.
What
You heard
about
Nas' album?
Yeah. I feel like ever since there's no Kanye hate, but I feel like ever since he stopped letting Kanye produce his albums, he's doing better.
Oh no, that's a fact.
Well, maybe it's just Hit Boy. Hit Boy is just like that's where it's at.
Him and Hit Boy, they're just in a phenomenal run. Like,
Yeah, don't get us wrong. I don't think this is a bad album. It's not my favorite of his last 5 that he's been putting out.
And that's fine.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not a bad album at all. It's good.
Yeah, 4 bangers back to back. If you have one that's not the best, it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's just not as good as the other. I hate when people. It's not as good as the others, but it is still a good album. Go listen to it.
He's still on his run.
Yeah, he's still on his run,
which is
100%.
Which is great to see from a OG, veteran rapper in the game.
Not this run of, to me, maybe I'm overstepping. This run of Nas albums to me is better than Nas in the beginning of his career. Yeah, 5 of them things. Like,
yeah, people are only gonna argue that because of
because of age and shit.
Yeah.
classic album.
Because niggas heard Illmatic. Okay, nigga, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, yes, it is one of the greatest rap albums ever, but whatever. But yes, I love this run of albums. This isn't my favorite of the Magics or the King's Diseases. Like, Magic 1 is my favorite of all of it. So maybe that's why.
Another classic album came out. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Ice Spice Deluxe.
Oh,
Just saying.
I want to ask y'all a serious question. Like, but let's be serious.
I'm gonna give you a serious answer.
No, let's be serious.
Like
No,
any,
serious.
all right. You may not think I'm being serious. Anything that's Ice Spice related, I've been dead serious about.
No, that's the problem. That's why I'm asking more.
I am Deluxe. You know.
Do you think that at some point, this formula is going to run out?
At this point,
Not at this point. Soon. Let's say soon.
no. What she's doing.
Why do you think that she is exempt from having to elevate? When every other, I won't even put gender in it, every other rapper has had to come to that point.
I feel like she'll have to at some point. That she'll have to change. I don't think that it'll fail.
Her change or her sound change?
He means her sound, like how her music sounds, how her songs sound. I don't think.
Even.
I don't think it's a formula failing. I think it's just a change of times. I think what similarly happened with drill music.
Yeah.
Now we hear drill music and it's like we don't really care.
Yeah, it's not.
But drill was at its peak for a solid year and a half. I do think she has her own formula, which has worked for her up until this point, and it still is kind of working. I do think, with the deluxe album that just came out, she added 4 songs, and 2 of them, the 2 that are kind of like circulating more now, they sound different. Deli sounds different. I feel like than her usual songs in terms of a beat.
Oh, we gonna argue then because that shit sounds the same as all of it.
I mean beat as in like that sounds more Jersey. That sounds like the more like the Uzi shit.
The only song that sounds different is the song with the Pink Panthers girl. Like
the Boys Alive song, yeah.
That is the most. I was like, and then the white people found it and it was fire. This shit and like I'm not over.
You think Deli sounds like her other songs? Because I think Deli sounds like
she even starts it like all the other songs.
No, I think Deli sounds like the Jersey songs that are out right now. Not like her songs,
but
like
the drill songs sound like Jersey songs a lot of the time.
I mean, like when I hear Deli, I hear like I just want to rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
When I hear Munch, I don't hear that.
We don't have to like argue semantics, but my argument is like, when do you think the tide's going to turn? Because we've all acknowledged that the tide is going to turn.
Her album.
Next project.
Her album.
Yeah.
Because she still hasn't put out an album.
I don't think she gets to an album. And then when I say don't get to an album, I mean like something's going to have to change before that becomes a thing from a business standpoint.
Nah, she has too much. She has too much money invested in her already.
Right now is...
You have no idea how much money she has invested in her. She shot that fucking video in a store
because that's the Bronx culture.
That's the
Bronx culture.
Guys, we have been doing this too long for y'all to think that is what that is.
That is what that is. She just had an interview with Zane Lowe. And
oh my God!
Wait, no, and also
look at who she's talking to.
This album, just the EP, I think is an Apple exclusive album. So she's networked in somewhere. I do. She was just
Apple
she just made a soundtrack for the Barbie movie.
Yes, I hear all of that, and that is where I think, as a culture, we tend to fuck up.
We may, but that doesn't change the fact that she does have a lot of money invested in her.
No, and that is also where it gets dangerous. Here's my thing, and my natural example is Cardi B, a girl from the same area that has a similar story. When Cardi's album was coming out, the constant talk around was, hey, we don't expect shit from this album because there's no way this girl can deliver. Right? When everything was said and done, the music had to be good. And I'm not saying Ice Spice's music is not good. I can't say that because it's not for me necessarily. I'm a 30-year-old man. There's no reason that I should be critiquing Ice Spice's music. But when Cardi's album came out, that was for everyone.
I mean, once people saw Black
Love Hip Hop?
Yeah. Like just that summer.
I don't think that. I think that when we heard Cardi's album, it's like, oh shit, here we are. Even Cardi B, who is a superstar, has taken this time.
I can argue that
to figure Cardi B is a superstar. I don't even think that's a debate.
No, I'm not saying that.
What I'm saying is like Cardi's taken all this time because even Cardi knows, hey, if this ain't the one or this ain't another one of them, this might not work anymore. So for my thing is for y'all to be like, Ice, like, we good, we got it. Like,
because
it ain't. There's a reason Cardi raps all the time to show y'all, hey, bro, I'm still Cardi. Hey, chill out. I'm rapping.
You think when at where Ice Spice is right now, if we were to equate that to where Cardi B was, where she was at,
Ice Spice is bigger right now. Okay,
exactly. She has
that makes everything worse.
Wait. She has money invested in her, which is different. Cardi B had nothing to lose. Cardi B came out with Cardi B was on Love and Hip Hop, got popular because she was ratchet on Love and Hip Hop, which is cool.
She was an exotic dancer.
She was an exotic dancer on top of that. She got her first real foot in the door. Her first real foot in the door was Bodak Yellow.
That's someone. That's what I said.
Which was influenced by Kodak.
Yes.
Everything you're saying to me in my brain is making the point I'm making. My thing is, Ice Spice is somebody that I'm not gonna call her like somebody put the industry put her in there. She's a talented girl, but there's a group of rich white men that are banking she's an investment.
I mean, yes.
Cardi B is the talent, so Cardi B controls her future. I feel like Ice Spice doesn't. That's my difference. That's when we were telling you that when me and Jordan were telling you, bro, we've been around like that. Taylor Swift record don't happen if Ice Spice is in control of shit because it didn't make sense at the time. That's when me and Jordan were like, bro, I'm telling you that don't make sense. My problem is Ice Spice is not in control of her future.
So in the same breath,
that's my point. She's not in control of that. You keep saying, yo, bro, there's people investing in her. That's the problem.
No, I don't think that's a problem. I think that's also. We've
seen it 150 times.
You mean that's a problem in the sense of what she's going to fail or not? Because I'm speaking and saying in the same breath.
Yes.
Okay, and that's fine. But I'm saying in the same breath, I'm speaking to your point of what you're saying. You don't think she like makes it to an album. I think there is too much money invested in her at this point for her to not make it to an album.
I think you have the music industry fucked up.
Well, she has her own publishing rights and masters.
Yeah, she does, but that's separate. But I'm just saying, she has.
Your masters don't mean shit till you actually go and sell some shit. She ain't sold no shit yet
because she's had nothing to sell.
Yeah,
but that's my point.
Of course, she hasn't come out with an album.
So
but
you have to.
You think all this money can be invested in that artist?
what
she
is
won't make it to an album.
What is your definition of a lot of money in an artist? Because when you're talking about investments, right? Take rap out of it. Because I think, once again, as a culture, we get caught up in it's rap, it's music, it's cool. A $300,000, $400,000 investment to rich white dudes ain't shit. They do that every day. The fuck that mean?
I think Ice's budget for her album will be bigger than what Cardi's was for her album. And you saw what Cardi's album
That's my point. That's like what you're saying. My point is that Cardi B, when her album came out, there was a I remember the temperature around it was, we're getting into some bullshit because these are girl records, these are stripper records. It's whatever.
You said Ice Spice is not making it to an album. That's what you said.
I questioned it. I questioned it. I didn't say I questioned. I said, I don't know if this girl is going to make it to an album.
That's the only point that I'm arguing.
Okay, we can debate that.
Yeah.
I think that there is 100% a question that she does based off how I see this last record did. Because my perfect example is Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap, to me, had one of the greatest runs in hip-hop history. And he did make it to an album. But Fetty Wap, I think he dropped 4 or 5 heat bangers, whatever, cool. But then I saw he just wasn't handled correctly. Yeah. And I'm like, you shouldn't have even gotten to this album until you had a whole 100 more records out. Not out, but 100 more records recorded. You put an album out of all the shit you put out already. Like, what are we paying for? What are we going to keep spinning? To your point of you responding to be like, yo, bro, like, she's going to make it to an album. She put out this EP. And it's majority of the songs that have already been out.
She put out.
So that means she has to come out now. And
she said, she said on Ebro that she was putting out. She said she was putting out the EP before it came out.
It's all the songs we've heard.
Huh?
It's all the songs we've heard, right?
No. This is the deluxe.
Yeah. I'm talking about
the first one, the first EP that came out.
Yes, the first one.
Nah, we heard maybe like some of them leaked. We heard there were some songs we heard for sure, and there was like maybe
officially out. Yeah. Leaks happen, whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There were some songs we didn't hear on there.
Yeah. Okay,
but she did say prior to that release that she was putting out an EP for the summer, and then she did say there was going to be the deluxe, and then she said after the deluxe is going to be an album. Mm-hmm. I do think that is what her game plan is, because the deluxe, according to her timetable, both of those things have released.
My thing is, she don't control none of that.
She does though.
No, she doesn't.
She could.
Joe, you know why I'm telling you that, bro? Kendrick Lamar don't control when he drops his album. You think she does?
But you're thinking about it from
SZA don't control when her music drops.
I understand what you're trying to say. Like the whole white men behind it all, because obviously that's what all these record deals and record companies are. Mm-hmm. I understand that point, but if you own your masters and your creative directing and all of this stuff, that's ownership, even if it's minuscule.
I mean, I don't know that Ice Spice is creative directing her shit. If she owns her masters
with 10K projects and she know that stuff independently, that's big.
If I'm just going by this.
I think that Ice Spice is an extremely talented girl. My thing is,
can she last?
No, not even can she, because I think that there's always going to be a market for that. Drill, I don't think drill's. I'm on the side of that. Drill's not going anywhere. There's always going to be a market for it. There's always going to be kids. There's always going to be kids that enjoy that. I think that she is starting to, if she starts to do like commercials, if she starts to do very commercial things.
I mean, she's in Barbie.
So when she starts to do those things, something is going to have to, there has to be, it seems like, better business behind some of these things. And I don't know if that's happening. I don't know shit. I'm not in her camp. But from the outside looking in, I don't know if that most recent record is, like, if that record was sitting there, I think you should let it sit. I don't think that record should even come out. I don't see the point. I don't see the point. I think when you're in a position that's, I would call it vulnerable. When you're in a position that's vulnerable, I don't think that record needs to come out.
Which record?
The one that just came out.
You mean the deluxe?
When she's in the corner store.
Oh, the Dudley song.
Yeah, I don't think she needs to be in a. I don't think that record should have came out. I think if that's the record, hold it. Why is that out right now? Like, what is the point? What are you promoting? What is she promoting? We don't know when an album's coming out. We don't have nothing. We have nothing to promote.
Because she needed another song for the summer.
No, she doesn't. She She did anything. She's dropped from according to everybody, she dropped a bunch of bangers. What else do you need to do for the summer?
Over the duration of the last year.
Yeah.
Like
what do you mean?
Like Munch isn't a recent song.
Munch is kind of it's been
Munch is
out
an old
for a while.
song. Munch caught on late. I'm speaking to like the hits that are out.
Okay. Even if we talk about the records that Taliban's has been out forever, like you know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't do it. The songs catch when they catch. So my thing is like, bro, like I don't think this song, like it looks like
just kept it in the drives.
You keep that. What are we putting this out for? It looks sloppy to me. It does look. It looks sloppy to me.
Yeah, I don't think anyone thinks that personally.
I mean, it looks sloppy to me.
Anything is catching more heat now because
I don't think
people
so.
put the remix with Pop Smoke.
That too.
And that shit, everyone's talking about Delhi, but everyone's also talking about how if Pop was on that shit would have, bro.
So
it would explode in New York. That song would have been the summer song.
Even to that point, I'm open to being wrong. Even to that point, for you to have to take this song, my brand new record that I'm working, and have to add it to somebody that's not here anymore to make it be, oh, I cannot. I wish this was this.
People just mix it.
No, I'm saying I wish this was this. I'd have been like,
but she has a formula. I think she can make another deli if she wanted to.
She can.
Because she has a formula.
She can.
Your initial question was, do you think that she can continue with the same formula?
yes.
And I think
so,
no.
yeah. No,
But I don't think she can for the rest of her career. No, I don't know. That's what I'm speaking.
Another project
for another project. No, first of all, I think whenever her
her
album comes out, I think is going to get the same Cardi B treatment. In the sense of there's so much money invested in her. Whoever is investing all this money in her that got her in fucking Barbie, that got her at all these fucking concerts, that got her fucking Beyonce shit, like being a sponsor for Beyonce, got her in fucking Kim Kardashian's house. Like
the sponsor
all these
the sponsor can make the music translate though.
I'm saying she has all these people invested in her.
I hear you.
And I'm just saying that when that album comes out, I think she's going to get the Cardi treatment. And no matter how much who this person costs, we're going to pay for this person. And whether it resonates or not is for
that's where we disagree, because the difference between, I'm not saying Ice Spice isn't good at music, but the difference was Cardi B's album was really, really good.
Yeah,
no matter what, it was really, really, really good. So you saying it's going to get the Cardi B treatment? You can put all the money behind it you want. If the music has to translate, no matter what you do.
Guess what? Everyone who says Cardi B's album was really, really good did not give a fuck about Cardi B's first two mixtapes.
Yeah.
What is that? I don't understand the correlation.
Because we're talking the same thing.
No, it's not, because we're talking about putting money behind anything. Putting money behind anything in life pushes it forward. So we have two albums that are pushed forward: Cardi B's album and her album. The difference was, like I said, her album hasn't come out yet.
That's what I'm saying. You can't speak to it until it comes out.
I hear you. But my thing was, the one thing you're forgetting about mentioning is you keep talking about the money that people are putting around it. The one thing is, no matter what, this album was good musically. This has to be good musically. And what I'm saying with this Delhi song, I said, hey, if you get an album full of that, I don't know if that translates.
I don't think you get an album full of that. No.
I mean, once again, we can't speak to what we think, but from what the history of this is, you're saying this song sounds a lot different than everything else. I maybe don't hear that, but I think a lot of shit sounds similar, and I think that if you have 17 songs full of that, you're going to have an issue. I do think that.
I think on top of the reason that all the music sounds similar is because Riot produces all her music. Yeah. I don't think Riot is producing her album.
Once again, we don't. I can just go based off of what I am hearing and seeing and what is being marketed.
And if I'm comparing it to a similar but not the same upbringing like Cardi B has two mixtapes that came out. No one gave a fuck about none of them.
Those are, once
I'm
again,
just telling
we're
you
having two different.
The difference in having money and not having money. Yeah. She has the same way Cardi B had not that much money and she had these two projects out is the same way. Ice Spice has Riot, who's been her man since before she got famous, just produced her EP and then her deluxe EP.
But if you tell me she has all this music out, right? I mean, no, I'm sorry. She has all this backing behind her, correct?
Now, when the album comes out...
What do you mean now? This EP came out recently, correct?
In the beginning of the summer. The first, yeah.
The money wasn't there?
That's not what I'm saying. You're missing what I'm saying. It's not that the money wasn't there. So, the point is, she has a day one producer. Mm-hmm. The producer that made her pop, guess what? I'm going to bring... That nigga's producing my 6-song EP. Okay. Because it worked. Mm-hmm. And now I'm putting out a deluxe EP with 3 additional songs.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Same producer, cool, keeping it. But when it's album go time, I'm not going to have him just produce this whole album front to back. That's not what I'm doing. That's a different game.
Yeah, that would be career suicide.
Like, I'm not going to have Riot just produce this EP with 6 songs. Y'all just meeting Riot the same way y'all just meeting me. Y'all meeting Riot, her producer. So now, 6-song EP. Deluxe comes out, 3 extra songs, cool. Yep. Riot does those 3 songs. 2 of them sound a little different than the rest of the EP. Now, guess what? Album time mode. Now is like for real time.
And this, where I heavily disagree with this, is that you guys think Ice Spice has a lot more control than she does.
I'm not talking about control. I'm not saying
that
she
is,
has control.
if I invest however much money I decide to invest in you, no. You do not get to put in
how much
EP
money is invested in Ice Spice right now? I do think it's drastically different than it was when the first EP came out. Yes, I do.
100%.
100%.
100%.
But we just talked the most recent one.
That's
she
the
was
only
signed
one.
to
That's the only one.
Oh,
That's
this is the only
one.
time she put music out ever.
That's the only time she put music out.
So now this song, this is brand new or this is from the EP?
This is Deluxe.
The Deli song?
Deli is Deluxe.
Deli song is the new song.
The Deluxe.
On the new EP.
The Deluxe. This came out.
She only has one project.
This Deluxe came out with her new investors, correct?
With the backing she has now?
I mean,
I think it's just,
when did the Deluxe come? When did the Deluxe come out?
Like 2 weeks ago.
So this would be safe to assume that whoever is newly invested in her is the person
July
that's
22nd,
funding
first.
this.
I don't think so. I don't think they're funding
that
this.
is not how
That's my point. I don't think they're funding this. Riot produced the rest of this. That's what I'm saying. You're thinking. I think you think like these funding people just because they sign now.
I don't think I am. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you guys just some game, man. Been around a little bit.
We don't know until the album come out.
Okay, listen.
Riot is not producing that whole album.
And he's not.
I mean, whether
It'll
he's
be the
producing,
dumbest.
listen,
Like, Loki will be the dumbest shit ever.
and you guys are very stuck on this. Who's producing the album?
Because that's creative director. She's in charge of it.
No,
She's
that's
independently.
but the thing is, you guys have stuck on. People like this original sound.
I mean,
yes,
if they
right?
didn't like it, then she wouldn't be where she's at.
Right.
But you have
so now you're telling me, yo, we're gonna go find some better producers to make this shit better.
Yeah, that's yes.
Fine.
We have the money for
cool. You have the money for it. Cool. That does not mean she also has to get in the booth and do something a little different. And she also has to have the music translate. And that is where the difference between Cardi, we've been talking about how Cardi has been fucking phenomenal this entire time she has not dropped an album. That's the only way she's been able to survive. Ice Spice also has to get in and get right.
But it's too young.
That's my point.
It's too young to say. Too early to say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Way too early.
You guys just told me the album's coming. What do you mean?
What she said.
Okay, so whatever she said then. What does it matter?
How long Ice Spice has been out now is mad early.
Very, very early compared to Cardi.
It hasn't even been a year, really, because Munch just caught on.
Yes.
If Ice Spice drops an album tomorrow, they have the same amount of music. Like, what are we talking? Like, I don't.
And how much?
What is?
And how many people are? Yeah, and how long Cardi's been in the game would have been longer.
Those are two different conversations. My thing is, if we're talking about bodies of work, if Ice Spice drops an album tomorrow, there's gonna be, hey, I have one album, you have one album. That doesn't it's not about how old you are, my nigga.
And also, no, it wouldn't be because they wouldn't have. They have the same body of work. One's a regular EP with 6 songs, and then the other one's the deluxe with 3 additional songs. Cardi B had 2 separate mixtapes.
I understand you guys are very big. Can you find these Cardi mixtapes on Apple Music?
Yes,
we are in the era of streaming, bro.
You can. Yes,
you can. The albums that matter are the ones that we talk about on a day-to-day basis. Cardi B has an album that we all talk about. If Ice Spice decides I'm going to go on a marketing campaign,
no one fucking talks about.
Say it again.
And 2 mixtapes with Cardi B that no one.
That's perfectly fine, but we don't judge her on that. We are talking about what the public perception is. It's starting to become I'm adding these 2 mixtapes to make this point. Cardi B, we talk about this album. If Ice Spice drops an album tomorrow, it's going to be what is the comparison? So the comparison is, hey, is this going to hit like this? And that is the only thing I've critiqued and or worried about. Hey, is this going to hit like this? And I am saying, hey, I'm not sure. I would hope that, because all I'm doing is I'm rooting for this girl. All I'm doing is hoping that all this shit works out. But from what I'm seeing from being in the media experience, from working in budgets and all this, I'm seeing this. That girl should not be in a fucking... not at this point. Absolutely not. I don't care what that song says. I don't care what that song does. Fuck that. Yeah, You're not doing that.
Yeah, I disagree.
We can, but what my thing is, I'm speaking from understanding.
It's going to be hamster wheel then.
Because, bro, I don't care what... that's not happening. Not a shot. That's not, bro. And the difference is too. Who Cardi
B also did that, by the way.
I know that.
She's an exotic
No, I'm saying
dancer.
when Cardi B did the Red Bars freestyle and the
that was before her album, bro.
Just like this is before the album for Ice Spice.
No, but the way Ice Spice did Barbie already. She did. My thing is, we're in two different generations. The money ain't the same. The money that's being given out is not the same. Listen, when the album comes out, we can revisit this because I'll be right.
Yeah, I don't
but
mind it.
but my thing is, bro, you're talking about two different eras of music. When Cardi B was on Love and Hip Hop, she was scraping for dollars.
Yes, because she was ratchet and
Okay, see now we talking about two different things. But my thing,
Cardi B is not ratchet.
Niggas could say the same thing about Ice Spice. What you saying that
That's her persona. That was her.
What is Ice Spice persona?
Ice Spice is not. I mean,
oh, okay, all right. If we're doing that, then we're on two opposite sides of the spectrum. It's the same shit.
You think Ice Spice and Cardi B the same?
No, I'm saying
persona-wise.
What?
Persona-wise, I'm asking. Do you think Ice Spice and Cardi B are the same?
No, I just believe Cardi B. That's the only difference. I just believe her. But I think she is from the school of Cardi B. I think they're from the same. I think she watched Cardi and said, "Hey, and they're from the same area." I think people from the same area tend to exhibit the same characteristics, like you guys have argued before.
Yeah, because you grow up from your environment.
You guys have cool. So if it's the same,
anything,
the colored hair, the shaking,
Cardi B comes from the school of Lil Kim, and then she comes from Nicki Minaj, and then Nicki Minaj comes from the school of Lil Kim. I mean,
so if you call one ratchet, the other one got to be ratchet. Yeah. If you call Cardi B ratchet, then Ice Spice is ratchet.
They're ratchet. Their experiences.
Nigga, he said it. I didn't say none of that shit.
I'm saying
I said it.
I'm saying
I didn't say none of that shit.
No, I'm saying their experiences are different. That's why I'm saying.
I don't know. I didn't say nothing about their experiences.
I'm saying it because as I'm saying, that's why Cardi B, before Cardi B was rapping, first she was popular on social media.
Yes, big time.
Because of her social media personality. Before she blew up with music. That's how she got on Love and Hip Hop in the first place. Because of her social media personality.
And she was a stripper.
Both, yes, both, for sure. Both. She was a stripper, and her being a stripper affected her online presence. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Her social media online presence. It goes hand in hand. For her. For Cardi B, it goes hand in hand. She was a stripper, and then online, she blew up because of her personality. And then
I'm confused. I'm sorry, I'm just confused about the whole ratchet difference. That's what I'm confused about.
Because Ice Spice wasn't popular on social media.
What does that have to do with her anybody being ratchet?
I'm speaking to Joe's point.
Yes, Dro said she's one's ratchet and one's not. So that's why I'm trying to figure it out.
She's not.
Who's not?
Ice Spice.
What is the difference?
The upbringing is completely different.
I don't know what is y'all niggas knew y'all knew how this girl grew up.
I mean, there's videos on it. They speak about it.
All right, come on.
Bro,
now we're doing. Bro, I don't know Ice Spice. Mom, dad, cousin, uncle, and I don't think any of us do.
I don't. I just know Ice Spice wasn't working in the strip club, and she wasn't popular on.
Guys, you guys are treading on really dangerous lines here.
Well,
why?
All right. Well,
why?
Whatever.
No, but why?
I do not think because you are not a stripper does make you not ratchet.
I'm not talking about that.
Nigga, that's me and we're having a conversation about that. You can't just decide I'm going to detach from that to make my point.
No,
we are having a simple conversation about he said she's ratchet and I said I don't think you can make the difference. And he's like, well, I'm not talking about that.
You think all ratchet is the same ratchet? I'm asking you a question.
That is a good question.
I think there are different levels of abrasiveness when it comes to how you act. I think that Ice Spice and Cardi B are not super far off in terms of how they decide to market themselves, whether you call it ratchet or not. So let's say even like Cardi B riding in a Rolls Royce Maybach, but deciding to twerk in the middle of the pool, you can call that ratchet what you want. I'm not going to do that because she's rich, got way more money than me, so it's cool. Ice Spice deciding to do the same thing and telling me she went to private school, I don't think there's much of a difference. That's my point. So you being like, bro, I'm going to ignore that part. That's what we're talking about.
No, I'm not ignoring it. That's your opinion. Yeah. That's your opinion.
So you think that? So is your opinion on what Dro said saying?
Is my opinion.
I think
Cardi's ratchet and Ice Spice is not. Is that your opinion?
No, I think they're.
All right, so then nigga, what the fuck is that? The fuck?
I'm not the one having the conversation. Y'all having it. I'm just saying that I think there are two different kinds of ratchet, and it's not wrong.
I would say that word is too general to even that. I would say that shit is too general for us even to delve into that.
I mean, I don't think there's a negative connotation with that word.
Yes, it is.
I don't think so.
And that's what I can openly disagree with y'all. That word has a negative connotation. 100%. 100%. I do not think any girl you can say that to would react to that and have a happy feeling.
With Carisha?
No, I don't think you walk up to.
You don't think Young Miami?
I do not think Young Miami. You go to
the City Girls, the girls who label themselves as the City Girls.
You can name them City Girls, Young Miami. Okay, good. Yes, I will. All of it. If I go to JT, Carisha, Young,
or any of the girls that say they're ratchet.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, okay. If a girl calls herself something, Derek, yes, she's going to accept it. But the girls you mentioned,
I'm just asking because what you just said.
Okay. If I go up to a girl and say, "Hey, you are a ratchet," I do not think she would react well. That is very direct.
Okay.
I do not think any girl I go up to and say, "Yo, you are a ratchet," they are going to react well to
now
that.
You're changing it. You're saying any girl you go to. You said you don't think any woman would want to be called that. And that's fine.
Okay,
that's
I will stay to that. There we go. Any girl that I go up to, even if they just like when girls call themselves bitches, if a man calls her a bitch, she's going to have a bad reaction. Correct or no?
Not all. You going to sit here and say all of them? You going to sit here and say all of them? Yeah.
As a man, I'm about to answer you. As a man, I cannot go up to a girl and call her a bitch. I don't care how many times her homegirls are hurt, she calls herself a bitch. Yes. Yes. Try it. It's not going to go in your favor. The same way, oh yeah, bitch, my bitch. No, I cannot go, yo, my bitch. I cannot do that. No, I cannot. That does not go well. What?
That's also changing what you just said. Because
okay, go ahead. Tell me what I said so I can tell you exactly what I'm saying.
Because you're saying if you can say it. Cool.
That's what I said originally.
Okay, guess what? Girls could call other girls bitches, and that's fine. Like, that's fine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying there are instances in which some people call people things, and it may not be you, but they accept it.
That is never what I said. That's not even a minuscule of what I said. I was very specific when I said...
You said no girl likes being called ratchet.
From me. We were talking about ourselves. Who else am I talking about?
We tend to do that a lot on this podcast.
No, you tend to do that. No, I don't. I'm very clear. It's recorded.
I'm talking from a general consensus because there's not just...
I said men. A girl does not like a man calling her ratchet. I'm a man.
Guess what? Not only 3 people are just listening to this.
I said men. It's recorded, Derek. I said men. I said men. We were talking about men. I said, as a man, I cannot go up to a girl and call her ratchet. She's going to be pissed. I don't care. And then you said, you mean Young Miami? I was like, yes, I don't care if she calls herself that. As a man, I can't do that. As a man, I cannot go call a girl a bitch, and she's going to be okay with that. Her homegirls can call her a bitch. I cannot do that. I said men. I didn't say other people. Other people never came out of my mouth. It's recorded. I never said random other people. So I'll be talking about other girls. If I just denounce that, that doesn't make sense. Okay. I do not think men can say the same thing to women that they say to each other. I think that's mad clear.
Yeah. I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong, whether it's clear or not. I'm just saying...
No, I'm saying I'm saying is very clear.
Whether it happens or not, and it does.
And we were talking about their reactions. As a man, you go up to a girl and call her a bitch, her reaction is not positive. It's mad.
And you think, how many billion people are on this planet, everyone's going to react the same? So to you tell 8 billion girls you a bitch. You think every single one of them's going to react the same?
I think majority of them will react horribly, yes.
Okay, and that's your opinion. You can't quantify that in real life. That's what the fuck it is. It's all a situation.
So, okay, well, I mean, we're on a podcast about opinions. None of us are scientists or can quantify stats. So what your opinion? Your opinion is it won't be that way. Everyone's giving their opinion, right?
It's a 50-50.
So you think it's 50-50. You think some women will react well, some will react wrong.
And the general consensus, it will be a negative connotation to call a woman a bitch. Yes, but in the world,
so then what?
In the world, it can be 50-50, bro. I understand what you're trying to say and I understand your point too. But it is all opinionated and it can go 50-50. Yes, it is wrong.
Like the problem we have...
I'm not... Fuck the wrong, right or wrong. We're better than that.
I think that we had... The wheel that we always come across is always a semantics argument.
It's not. I'm not being semantic. I'm being very direct at what I'm asking. It comes to semantics from y'all. My thing is, listen, as a man, we cannot say the same thing to women that men say. It's very simple, very clear. You're telling me, well, people... You said the people... Bro, Derek, can you go up to a girl and call her a bitch?
Can I? Yes, I can. Will it work out in my favor? Maybe, maybe not.
The beginning of this, Derek, it's recorded. The beginning of this conversation, we were talking about how it works out. Can you do that and it works out in your favor?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. And and we're having a semantics. Are you having a semantics argument?
It's a fact. I don't know how it will be.
All right, bro. No problem.
I don't know how it will be. Do I think it's wrong or right?
No one brought that up. Wrong or right? No one said nothing about that. Wrong or right? That's bad podcasting. I'm too good of a podcaster to do wrong. That don't make no sense.
Guess what? I'm gonna preface that just because I don't want it to get lost in this conversation.
So why are you prefacing it if it can go wrong or right? Why are you prefacing it?
Because if it can't offend anybody, I don't want it to offend anybody.
Oh, wow.
Right,
you guys are amazing.
Music, bro.
I know.
It went from the controlling to
No, it came from the ratchet comment that you made about Ice Spice and Cardi B.
Like I said, opinionated. One is and one isn't. I think so. Cool. Moving on. What else we got?
Oh, look at this.
Like, I stand by that. I don't give a fuck. That's it.
Hey, man,
I do think when Ice's album comes out, which I'm looking forward to, I think we'll be heavily invested by whoever her backing is, and I do think it will sound drastically different than her mixtape and her deluxe EP.
I
would
hope
think
so.
so.
Listen,
I done seen this 350,000 times. I hope so. I hope so.
I mean,
I don't. These are the things I don't like to be right about, but I'm gonna tell you right now. That girl, she is talented. She has something going for her. She's extremely marketable. She is everything that should be pushed. She don't go on interviews saying nothing stupid like fucking Doja Cat. She don't do nothing dumb yet. She don't got nothing in the media, nothing. So I'm like, yo, bro. But my thing is, bro, and I think even this conversation, it bothers me because it's like y'all think critiquing how she's handled is lack of support. And that's where I'm like, we got to be better as like, yo, bro, like, it's okay to be like, hey, I don't know if this is how this should be done.
But if that's not what we feel?
No. That's okay. No, I'm talking about in terms of myself. Y'all can feel how you want because y'all like her and I like her too. But I'm saying like, even if somebody, it'll come off to me, it'll come off hearing it from me like, hey, I don't hate that girl. I love her. I think she's great. But for me, just seeing how this goes and watching this and be like, hey, like, I don't know if this is how this should be going. And because y'all love her so much, and there's millions of people that love her, it comes off like, yeah, but this, and this. I'm like, hey, this don't even make sense how that sounds. And I'm like, yo, like, I want nothing but her success.
Same. But
do you not feel like that's you trying to put your point onto us?
Because me giving my opinion?
It's not, but it's not. It's how abrasive you give it, and how you view it one way, you view it another. You say because we like her, more whatever, and you're a fan of the girl, but you think she's being mishandled or whatever. Cool,
yeah, I do.
That's fine.
I do,
and that's fine. But it's like you try and beat that point into our point, but our point.
I mean, we're doing a show.
No, but I'm saying
we're doing a show.
Yeah, but
so me just telling you guys, yo, bro.
I think it's just one of those.
We're doing a show.
Yeah, but like I said, it's just one of those things.
And I do think you guys, when you guys like somebody, you guys don't see the other side a lot. And that is, I think, and we've talked about this off air, on air. I think when you guys like somebody, y'all don't see the other side very often.
Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. I just don't think she's being mishandled because I
think she's doing what she wants to do.
And here, that I can, hey, listen, that is purely an opinion. My thing is with that too, it's like, yo, like, me saying she's being mishandled is not saying something wrong about her.
I don't think so either. I just think
so.
I think it's working for her. I think it's working for, and that's why I'm saying.
And that right there is my, like.
Because when you
saying
she shouldn't be doing that in a deli.
Yes, yes, 100% should. I don't think that. I do not think. I think she just put out something that we all deem as successful. Correct?
A EP, yes.
We deem it as successful. All of us, yes. As a 3. I think that she now
should be doing more.
What?
She should be doing more.
No, relax. Chill. Like, no, I don't think a song that I think on the internet is also. Not necessarily, maybe I'm seeing my algorithm's wrong, is not being received the best because it came out too soon a little bit. Like, take some time, let's regroup, let's figure out, and if you're putting this album out, let's see what's going on.
Okay.
And that's just from history of being in music, seeing music, working in media. Like, bro, this does not, the rushing shit don't work. I'm not saying this because I hate her. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are coming off on some, I'm saying this from experience.
I don't think it's rushed.
And I understand you don't think that. But I'm not just saying here, I don't think that. I'm like, bro.
She just wants to put it out
because I know you feel, but like I said, we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait and see. I'm saying, bro, like, this is from me, like, bro, the books, I watched the books, I seen the books, like, oh shit. I see what this is looking like. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. The other shit, I don't know. That is y'all business. y'all got to deal with the ratchet shit. That is y'all business. I don't know nothing about nothing. But I if you do feel like I'm pushing the point, that is not my intention, of course. No. That is not my intent. I'm just giving my opinion from literal experience. I'm not coming on here just like, I think this, and especially when it comes to music and TV. Yeah. At all. It's not just, bro, I'm just throwing shit. I'm just throwing shit in the fire here, guys.
I don't think you just be throwing shit in the fire. Like, I think you just strongly believe in like what you feel. No, which is fine.
I do my homework before I walk in here. I don't just come here the day of and figure it out, guys. Mm-hmm. Also, you know what? One day we're gonna have a Patreon episode. I'm gonna tell you about yourselves. For y'all to have these strong stances.
I don't think my stance is strong. Like, I don't like.
What? Yo, bro. What? Derek, you don't think shit, huh? You don't be thinking shit about, bro. No, you don't think any of your stances be overly strong for no reason? That don't have no precedent behind them?
In this conversation, has there been one? And if so, say it. We could talk about it. I don't care.
Yeah, we got mad time. Y'all niggas actually showed up today on time. So my thing is, you guys cannot be as
what?
No.
What?
Let me go back to what I said previously.
Okay.
You guys, can you guys agree? When you guys like somebody, you guys stand very strongly in that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how is somebody how is somebody going to combat that without standing strongly in the opposite direction?
I don't disagree with that.
So I can't put. So do you think when you love somebody, you push an idea?
I would like to think.
No, what do you think? You don't have to. What do you think?
I think no matter how much I do like a person, I'm not going to be oblivious to certain shit. Like, like granted, like say I have like a Drake bias, or like I have a Drake bias, or I have a Kendrick, so to speak, bias. Let's say use Kendrick for example. I know Kendrick is a phenomenal fucking writer.
You've never said it's the first time you ever said it.
But I know he is.
But you've never said that.
Because we be potted and we making content.
No, see, that is. See, Dro smiling because that's my point. See? You've never said that before, so you're like, we're potting. No, you have to say that on a podcast. It's an audio podcast. You have to say that.
I have to say that.
Yes, Derek, yes.
No, don't, bro. Because I'm still not a fan of his. I'm not a fan.
No one told you to tell you was a fan, but you have to say that second part, Derek. Yes.
I don't think so.
You don't. Once again, you don't think so. So once again, you're standing in a point that is not correct. What I've been saying. This is when I be saying, I've been doing this a long time, guys. When you say, I do not have to say a point, that is correct, but I'm saying it in terms of my bias, that is the problem. So I have to, combat that. That is the point of a podcast.
Have I never said Kendrick is like...
No. Derek, we have done 100 episodes together. You have never said Kendrick is a phenomenal rapper ever.
Okay. I'm going to go back into the last episode. And when I pull it up...
I got $100 for you. Swear to God. Right. You have never on this podcast said... I have $100... I will cash up you $100. You have never on this podcast said Kendrick Lamar is a phenomenal rapper. I have $100... No, I have $200.
I don't know.
Bet. Find the episode, find the timestamp. I will listen to it, and I will pay you $200.
I'm trying to remember. I'm really trying to remember.
Not a shot in hell.
Yeah.
We have art... Bro.
Because I'm not going to be oblivious and say, Kendrick Lamar fucking sucks.
No one said you said. No one said you said that. But when you're changing it again. Because you're changing it again. Because when you don't say
because when you don't say he's a phenomenal writer, guess what what's your bias that you think? Or you think Kendrick sucks because you think the Pimp a Butterfly.
No one said that. No one said that.
The same way.
No one said that.
The same way you don't. That's what I'm saying. The same way you sit here and say you have to say that, it goes towards the other side too. If I sit here and I don't say that, but then I say, I don't fuck with Kendrick, you assume that I think he's a bad writer.
I assume what you said.
You want me to finish?
I assume what you said.
I
assume that you...
you want me to finish?
What do you...
You know what I'm saying?
No, go ahead. Finish this point. Go ahead.
The same way you have to say that, I have to sit here and say, oh, Kendrick Lamar is a phenomenal writer. If I don't say that, like I haven't said, according to you, I haven't said he's a great writer, yet he's won a Pulitzer Prize. I'm not fucking stupid. You don't win a Pulitzer Prize if you don't know how to fucking rap. I don't like Kendrick.
Have you said that Kendrick Lamar is overrated?
Yes, I have. Yeah. Does that not mean he's not so you can't be a phenomenal writer but then overrated?
No.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
See how direct it is? No, you cannot.
And I don't agree with that. That's it. That's it.
What?
I don't agree with that.
But I'm gonna try to
you're a great writer, but you won the biggest award in writing history.
And then I feel like you're overrated because you get a pass to do a lot of things.
What does that have to do with Kendrick Lamar's writing? Like
they both can coexist.
No, they cannot.
According to you. According to you.
If we go by according to whatever anybody on this planet thinks, we will never have actual facts to anything.
Guess what? When you're deciding if you like an artist or not, it's not a fact.
Once again, you are talking about who you like. No one talked about who you like. We know you don't like Kendrick Lamar.
We're talking about opinion about somebody.
No, we're not. We are talking about your Kendrick Lamar take on his Pulitzer Prize. That is a fact that he won. That is not a non-fact. You keep talking about, I don't care if you like Kendrick Lamar or not.
So
no one is debating.
As clear as I can.
Once again.
No, let me say it as clear as I can. Kendrick Lamar is a phenomenal rapper, and I still think he's overrated.
Okay. You said that Kendrick Lamar won a Pulitzer Prize, and he is still overrated. That is what was just said, correct or no? That's a fact.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That, to me, is very, like you said, it's an opinion. That is a incorrect statement. You see how now when we decide to be clear, you saying a writer is overrated after winning a Pulitzer Prize is very, very far-fetched.
It's my opinion. It's opinion, though. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I love y'all. Like y'all too, bro. I hope you niggas, and this is why I don't hang.
Kendrick, what are you talking about?
No. See, once again, you're making it about Kendrick. No. I'm talking when you two niggas get together and y'all put y'all heads together on bullshit. This makes for great podcasting. Because when I listen back and people be like, "What the fuck is he?" Listen, I get it. Listen. Hey. Y'all been doing this thing all day. Hold on. You two beige niggas been doing this all day.
Pause.
About nothing.
Pause.
I'm not pausing it.
I'm pausing
Play.
it.
Resume.
I'm pausing.
Fast forward.
I'm pausing.
Don't make that hand motion.
Disc exit. When the DVDs did.
Don't make the hand motion.
Pause. Oh. But when you two niggas get together and y'all talk about nothing. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Not nothing. When y'all talk about some shit that is like.
We like?
No. What?
Or what?
Let John finish.
Okay.
Because.
Thank you. Finally. Okay. Finally. Yes, somebody's let me finish. Because when the topical niggas get together, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
That's kind of racist.
Derek, I don't care.
Okay, finish your
Y'all
point.
gotta come find me.
Finish
Anyway, when you two niggas get together and stand, because y'all don't ever disagree, when you two niggas get together on a point and a topic, I love it. Because I'm going based off of, this, and you niggas keep telling me I'm twitching. I'm like, bro, y'all just gotta go listen back. Oh, y'all gotta, and that's how I know y'all don't listen back. Y'all just gotta go listen back.
I edit the video.
You don't listen to everything.
What do you mean from the minute?
I don't know. I made that up. I made that part up.
That's crazy.
I don't know if you don't listen. I know he don't listen. That part I made up. See how I can admit when I'm like, I'm tripping.
Oh my god.
But this, Jesus Christ.
It's okay. I'm gonna start this.
That nigga say, the nigga's a phenomenal writer. But he's overrated, but he won a Pulitzer, so he's still overrated. What the fuck does that mean?
I think so.
What? And then the thing is, Dro's agreeing. He's like, but you know what?
No.
But you know what?
He got the Pulitzer.
Opinion.
I don't think he disagreed.
Me personally, I don't think Dro agrees with me on that.
No.
I'm speaking.
You're telling me what he thinks about what he thinks about you. What are y'all talking? You're talking about your opinion on his thoughts. Dro.
I know you don't.
We can't have those?
No.
I know he don't.
That's crazy. That. We can't have
No,
those.
you cannot have your opinion on what he thinks about you when he's right here. No, Derek. You see how there's a definitive.
That's crazy.
No. You cannot have an opinion on what Dro thinks about you when Dro's sitting right here to tell me what he thinks about you. So, Dro, what do you think about what he said? What the fuck? What? Yo, bro, this niggas. Listen to that. Thank you. No, Dro, stop. Tell me that was wild. Tell him that was wild. Don't tell me. Tell him that was wild.
It's wild.
No, Derek, that was wild to say. Don't say that.
You don't like Kendrick, bro.
No. Tell him that thought. You see that thought? That was just there? No. Him telling me that he can have a thought that you think about him when you're sitting right here to tell him.
That's wild.
Thank you. That's all I ask. That is all I ask.
Yeah, but I can still have the thought. It don't matter. Like I can still. It don't matter.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
That's why it don't matter.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Nazis think black people are the worst people in the world. Yes, we can have thoughts about anything, Derek. I know.
That was very drastic.
What the fuck? Yes, I know people can have thoughts about things, Derek. I don't know what world you live in. Yes, I know people can have thoughts, but Nazis thinking all black people are terrible are bad thoughts, and they suck. And we have created a universal fact that that's not okay. So yes, Derek, my thing is, I think you're a better podcaster than me. Like, yo, bro, everybody got thoughts about everything. Yes, nigga, I know. Nazis hated people, so they killed them. That was a thought.
Unfortunately.
But it was a universal fact that I was like, yo, bro, that's not okay.
Very not okay.
So Lizzo should not be fingering her dancers without their consent.
We don't know that, but
Yo, all right.
So do you? So do you agree or you don't agree with me that Kendrick is overrated and is also opposed to president? I'm asking. No, I'm asking. Like I said,
okay. Are you asking a new question?
I'm asking Joe.
Do you think Kendrick? Are you asking Joe? Do you think Kendrick is overrated?
He agrees with me.
Okay.
With my statement. Do you agree with me with my statement
that he's overrated?
No.
All
right. So basically,
no.
What I thought that I shouldn't have thought that he said. I was right.
I don't think he's overrated.
No, you said we.
No,
what?
you said.
Thank you. Yes, you go. You finally talk to this nigga.
Say it.
Finally talk to this nigga.
Say it.
For the first time ever.
I don't think you agree with me. That's what I said. I don't think.
Derek, no, that was not the conversation. Derek, bro, please.
No.
Stop interrupting him. He's telling you what he stop it. Dro, shut up. Yes, Dro, say it. This nigga's delusional.
You think he's overrated? Why?
Is that what you were expecting him to say?
Why? No.
Can't even get this nigga to argue with you.
No. I don't think he's overrated. But you thought I thought. No.
That's gonna be this episode about you thought I thought he thought that you thought that I thought.
You niggas make the episodes like that. I make my point mad clear every time. You niggas do the dancing shit. I know y'all niggas like the dancing shit.
I don't dance. I dance. I'm very vocal about what I say.
Derek.
Do I dance? Yes or no?
Derek,
what do you think I dance about? Ask me what I dance about.
I think that once your point sounds a little bit out of sorts, you lean on the everybody can think this. And I think that is base level, because I know you're a very, very, very intelligent guy, but I think that is base level, like, argumentative, like, shit. Like, yes, everybody can think everything, Derek. I know that. But you're better than, like, and I think that is when you get, like, I'm backed in the corner so everybody can think this. And I know you know that. That's why you're laughing. So I'm like, bro, like, come on. Let's if we're gonna
I'm laughing.
If we're gonna do this debate thing, like you saying, yeah, everybody can think this at this point. This, like,
no, I genuinely,
yes, I know that.
Genuinely don't feel like I dance. Because what I say is what I feel.
I just said. That's a dance.
Yes, I heard you. No.
That's a dance. You not answering anything I just brought up is a dance.
Well, I disagree with that then.
Thank you. That's it. Disagree with a point and give. You know how when we used to write 40-page papers? Yes, you disagree with a point.
Like we would just be here forever doing that. Personally,
you're a good podcaster. You can do it in 2 to 3 sentences. That's all. Like, what do you like? You can do it the same way I get. Yo, this, and this. You've been doing this long enough. Unless you don't work at your craft.
I think
you do.
I think you just underestimate how strongly you believe in something.
Nope.
And how strongly I believe in something, and how long that conversation can go, because we've done it time and time again.
And respect to you, those episodes aren't 4 hours. I've done those. Once again, these are things that can go be looked at. Mm-hmm. If we talk about we argue too much, and an episode's an hour 45, we don't argue enough. Correct? How long do you think this can go? You're doing like I said, love Walt, but you're doing the Walter thing. Yeah, it's too much going on. I'm gonna just, all right, cool. Never mind. That ain't the golden age of how we used to do this shit.
He used to do that.
Yeah, no, I agree. But it's like we just gauge it differently. That's why.
No, it's not gauging differently. Okay.
No.
All right. Here's the thing. Do you think people have more knowledge about things than you do in life?
Of course.
How long do you think you've been doing this?
Podcast?
Yeah.
Like, what, almost 2 years?
If I've been doing this for 5, right?
Yeah.
If I've been doing this for 5, and I'm like, hey, no, we can talk about this a little bit longer and have more intellectual dialogue. There's nothing, you telling me, yo, we gauge it different. There's nothing to gauge.
No.
There's numbers, analytics, facts that can go behind how well that does as opposed to tapping out early. Okay. If there is a logical point to it. Now, in terms of I'm not talking about this Ice Spice conversation because I don't think we were getting anywhere because that's based off of what I think I know. This nigga's about to fly and broke. Based on this is a fly here. I'm a broke ass nigga. Anyway, I'm saying in terms of Ice Spice thing, that's me thinking I know a little bit about the industry, and but I don't know well enough to be like, I'm this industry expert. But I'm saying from what I am visually seeing, this is a lot. My only argument to y'all was, hey, I think you guys are also basing this on how much you like her. And that is where my argument was. That's why you see how I'm trying to make it mad clear. Yes. My argument is based on how much I think you guys like her. I'm saying your argument is based on how much you guys like her. My argument is based on, hey, I'm seeing this differently because I don't think budgets work like that. Gotcha. You're having these smashes. You're having these number ones. You did a song with Taylor Swift. You guys keep making the Cardi B comparison. Cardi B, the reason I think it's a choice because number one, Cardi B had a black label behind her. You have Kaiser at Atlantic and QC. Those are two different things from you're talking about some white dudes that's telling her, I think the ghetto shit works. That's the point I'm trying to make. So I'm like, yo, bro, I don't think this looks organic. Okay. And then to Dro's, she's less ratchet than Cardi. I'm like, hey, Cardi's running around here in Rolls Royces. Like, even if that is what it is, it's working for her. It's going to work for her a lot better than that if that's not organic. So that's when I'm like, yo, bro, like, we can dive into how deep this gets. Well, y'all niggas be like, yo, bro, you know what? This is what I think. Fuck that. Okay, well, if we go by all of that, slavery was a thought. It's crazy because you niggas is not black for a little bit. So look, slavery was a thought. Then it became a law. What's next? Make that point. I've been doing this a long time. Go ahead. Yeah, racism was also a thought. When they outlawed it, niggas was still racist. What that meant? Oh, shit. Yo, niggas telling me, yo, it's my opinion, so that's what it is what the fuck are y'all on? Yo, in my opinion, what if niggas say, yo, Take Care is the worst album ever? This nigga would have a fucking seizure. But you would die. That's not a right opinion, correct? No. All right.
Well, because I don't agree with you?
No, because opinions come from evidence, Derek. Yeah. So evidence would base that you would have a very difficult time if I came on this podcast and said Take Care was a horrible album.
Fair.
It's not even fair. It's a yes or no thing. Yeah. It's a very direct yes or no. All right. So, opinions are based on evidence, just like hypotheses, all that earth science shit they taught us in 8th grade.
No, even to like briefly circle back to the Ice shit, like when you said that you feel like because of how much we like her, it may be like a bias or whatever. Like when I was speaking about the Ice shit in general, like as much as I do love her, I'm speaking from a perspective that's not like, I love her so much. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to speak from is it subjective or objective? Like an objective standpoint. Yeah. I was trying to speak when I was talking about Ice Spice all the time. I was talking from an objective standpoint, even though clearly I'm always I know how I feel about her, but I was speaking from an objective standpoint.
See that second sentence, I'm speaking unbiasedly, but y'all know how I feel about her. The first part is like, okay, like I'm speaking how I feel. Like, for example, if I see somebody doing Derek dirty. If Derek, you rapped. If I saw you in a fucked up deal, and I'll say, hey, I don't think Derek should be doing this, I don't care how much I love you, I'm going to say, I don't think you should be doing that. That is a perfect example. Shout out to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Derek put music out, and I'm like, hey, you shouldn't be handling your career like this, doesn't make me love you, I would be like, yo, bro, this is me trying to, like, you should not be doing this right now. If Derek tomorrow did a music video in a deli, in the beginning of that song start off like the last three, Derek, this is not what you should be doing at this point. I don't think. And I'm not coming from my opinion, from watching this shit, from experience, from being in media rooms and shit like that. I don't think this is correct. Obviously, you do what you want. Because, like, y'all classic line is everything's an opinion. But I'm saying, like, yo, bro, based off of understanding, fact, knowledge, that I don't think this is correct. Gotcha. You don't have to take it. But it doesn't also necessarily have to be I hate this person or I don't like this person or I think that I know more. I'm pushing a narrative. No, I can go from here, here, and here and be like, hey, this ain't right.
So can I ask you a question?
Of course, 100%.
So say you feel that way with Ice Spice and performing at the deli for the music video, whatever. Mm-hmm. Say we check right now. I don't know how many views it has, but say we check right now and say it has 150 million views. Mm-hmm. Do you still think that was not the right choice for her?
Yes, because from knowledge and understanding, I do not think she's going to eat off of
9 million. 9 million.
That is even. Look at that. So
yeah,
9.
I gave a high
so
number.
Let's say,
I gave that high number. For
do you
reason.
know how many?
I gave that high number.
How much money per view somebody gets on YouTube?
It's like nothing.
It's like cents.
It's like nothing.
Do you think that Ice Spice ever gotten it based on you guys' thought process? Right? You said she has a lot of investors.
I would assume so. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, hell yeah, she's independent. She has to have a shit ton of investors.
No, the only reason I think she has a lot of investors is because she was in the Barbie movie, and I think it takes a lot for someone to even get on that. You know, you have to be somebody.
Well, that's also.
I would like to think
that's also untrue.
Yeah, but I'm saying I would like to think that with Nicki Minaj, I would like.
That's
to think
not true. I think that you have a publicist. You can have a publicist that you pay pennies that can get it done. You have a really good manager. That doesn't mean somebody is putting a lot of money into you. Yes, that is also. There are a lot of different factors that can get her there. She can fit the look because, like I said, they could have paid her pennies because they think that's a look for her. That's what we tend to confuse shit too. Okay. I don't gotta pay that much. This is a look for you. That's what I said about the Taylor Swift shit. Hey, Taylor Swift needed her at this point to be cool with black people. What Katy Perry did with Kendrick Lamar, and then Katy Perry did it with the Migos. Hey, everything ain't just like, yo, bro, niggas throwing money in a situation. Now, in terms to, what'd you say? She has a lot of investors because...
I would assume she has a lot of investors because of the deals, movies, not movies, movies because of Barbie, and like the YouTube, other shit she's been in.
She has 9 million YouTube views.
Yeah. At this moment. I also gave that exceptionally high number because I know she doesn't have 150.
Well, she has... Well,
but I wanted to know if the number would have changed your opinion.
Let's go with your number, though. Yeah. 150. You get, I think, I run these all the time. What you get, like $1, $2 per, something like that? Cents. It's in cents. YouTube views, it's in cents, right? If you have investors, right, you have to pay them back. So whatever that money is, especially you don't have no project out, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't see Ice Spice doing a lot of shows. She does the festivals they call her to do. Yeah. I don't see her doing a lot of shows. The Rolling Loud, that's festival money, and for her, I don't see them overextending because you have 40 niggas on the show. Yeah. So, even to that point of she has to pay them. Like when your label advances you money, you have to pay them back. And that's where I'm like, hey, I don't think this is like right now, go find some shows and build this so you can make sure this money, all right, when it's time to pay these people back. All that investing shit, all that shit got to be paid back. We've seen it with Fetty. Like, we've seen this before. I was watching 50, something about 50. They invested, I think it was like a couple $1 million, 50 Cent. It was something, that's light. A couple $1 million and 50. In the club, remember, that's when they sold single CDs. Yes. That shit sold $11 million. And that nigga gave them their shit back. They regretted that advance ever since. Instead of taking a percentage. He gave them their money back and a little bit more. Yeah. Leave me the fuck alone. I do not think Ice Spice is there. That is the very clear, like, hey, I don't think she is able to double back on her investment anytime. Anybody that invest, be able to double back if you lose that shit. That is with anything. If you guys believe that she is there, hey, cool, that's fine. I just don't think she's at that point.
I think what we just deem as like working for her at this point in time is just different. That's all.
Once again, it's same thing with Gunna. You can tell the difference between Gunna's first video back from Telling and now this one. You know where he's at? Rodeo Drive. There's a difference when the label's like, oh, you know what, bro? Oh, this nigga gonna get...
I agree. Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying I think we deem
I don't think Ice Spice should be, at this point, with #1 Billboard records in a deli. I do not think that. I don't think that's crazy for me to say. No. I don't think that, I do not think Ice Spice, with as high as regard as you guys hold her, should be in nobody's corner store right now. At this point in Cardi's career with a #1, Cardi was not in nobody's corner store. Nicki Minaj was not in nobody's corner store. I don't care what the song says. I don't care what that they were not in nobody's bodega. I don't care, bro. Y'all cannot tell me that. I'm sorry. And also, there are other people besides, even like what you got, Sexy Red. She's in a parking lot on $1 million cars. Like, these things are this is very visible. And that's why I'd be like, bro, y'all like these guys. I get it. But bro, take that shit out of it. That don't make no sense. You talking about she had a Billboard top 10? No, I don't care what the song involves. She should not be in nobody's corner store. No. I tell you, when Gunna came out, niggas riding around, I'm like, oh, okay. And he's in Los Angeles on the mountain. Oh, yeah, I ain't fucking with him right now. Whatever the song that they just put the music video out, that nigga's on Rodeo Drive. That nigga got AI Band-Aids on his face. He got Louis Vuitton shades on. The nigga got a long coat down to his ankle. I'm like, oh, yeah, the record doing good now. Bro, it's like 1 + 1 = 2. I say, I ain't just pulling this shit out my ass, guys.
No,
you know what I mean?
Not. I know you're not.
Not going to this nigga. You hear this nigga?
But
I don't think you're pulling it out. I just think we just, like I said, we just deem certain things differently. Because I don't think it's I understand why you may think it's absurd. She's like at a deli right now, but me, I don't think so.
I think that's her demographic.
That's her. To me, that's her aesthetic at the moment.
That too.
But that's her. Like, that's her. Like, she's from the Bronx, but that's me thinking like she's a Bronx girl.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys love that shit, bro.
Like, I'm from the Bronx. That's like Cardi B. When Cardi B did the Red Boss freestyle thing, that shit was fire when she was in the projects, and she was popping at that time.
She wasn't Cardi now. Do you think Cardi would do a video like that now?
I mean, it's Cardi.
Do you think? No, seriously. I know. You're saying you think it's Cardi.
Do it, or should she do it? Do a video now like that? I think Cardi would still do it.
Do you think Cardi would go back to a project and shoot that music video right now?
I think it'd be more expensive, but yeah.
I'm asking a question.
Yes, I do.
Okay. I would tend to. I don't think Cardi B, super multimillionaire, $300 million, so however money up. Talking about commercials, it's going back to her hood to shoot a music video. No, you know what? Let me reel that back. If that's happening, there are police shit everywhere. Like, maybe, but I don't even think they're doing that. I don't even think they're doing that. Ain't seen too many artists go through this, especially now. I don't think that's happening. And my thing is once you hit, according to y'all, and they have a lot of these investors, and I think that when you have like these Billboard top 10 hits, I don't think that right now for her to make that record over there, maybe, was that place in the Bronx? Yeah, y'all know.
It's in Washington Heights.
Okay, so that, like, I don't see what that does for her at this very moment. It is very popular on TikTok, but also that, even that is fading a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see, I just wish that, I wish they took their time with her. Because I think they're pushing records out for them. I don't think they're doing it for her. I know you say you think she's doing all this shit on her own. I fully do not believe that. I wholeheartedly do not think Ice Spice is in complete control of when she drops music because the best artists aren't. So what makes her different? SZA just went on the radio and said, I don't know when my music drops. So I don't wake up and think, yo, Ice Spice is in control of when she puts music. I don't think so.
I can see that point now.
Kendrick Lamar went and did P.F. Chang's with his nigga, his cousin, because he can't drop music when he wants. And then, look, see, perfect example. And the nigga you hate, so you should jump in on this. Kendrick goes off to do P.F. Chang's with his cousin, and they drop music for no reason. And it sucks. It sucks. What? And he is one of the greatest rappers ever. Ever. Just think about it. I have a conniption. No. He is one of the greatest rappers ever. And you mean to tell me there is no, that don't see, y'all don't see a correlation in that? Baby Keem keep dropping songs we don't give a fuck about. True. You know why? Because he doesn't have an executive that gives a fuck about him. Yo, bro, we don't give a fuck about the blue, fuchsia, orange. We don't give a fuck about that right now. We don't care. So y'all don't see the correlation like, yo, bro, yes, she should not be, like, relax.
I see it. But I feel like she just wants to do it, bro.
I mean, I know.
I see it. I 100% see exactly what you're talking about. Like, as if she just wait.
I'll be honest with y'all. Hold on, I'll be honest with y'all. I don't care. We got 3 hours. That was my goal. I don't care. Fuck y'all niggas. I don't want to talk no more. I don't give a fuck about y'all niggas. I don't care. Y'all ain't have opinions anymore. I was using y'all for content. What's next?
Nothing.
What's next?
I was thinking, I really don't know if Ice Spice is choosing to drop her own music. I know obviously there's instances in which, obviously they're even the biggest of people don't have like a say in when they drop music. I also think she hasn't dropped music enough that like I said, this is her first, aside from the deluxe EP, this is the first music she's really put out, because before the EP came out, Munch is a song that's really only out, and that song was like blew up like 6 months.
And Otta rode that song to the fucking moon.
I think they did, but I only think they did because that song was out like 6 months already before Blue first.
I mean, that's always how it goes.
Yeah,
the song is out,
but I think it was recently. I think it might have been like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think that song just hit a year.
Maybe.
So it's like and
which is no time.
But that'd be a problem with some people too. And you know who's a perfect example of that? Capella Gray.
No, he just sucks.
He may, but
no, he stinks.
But
his music stinks.
But you see, he had one. That shit was Gallus. He had one.
Okay.
And he rode that shit, and not even until the wheels flew off, until the car disintegrated.
I disagree, because I think his other music sucks. I don't think Ice Spice music sucks. It may not be for me, but I don't think it sucks. The difference with what you're saying is Cabela music sucks.
You don't feel like if he dropped another record at an earlier time, he could have capitalized on it?
Only if it was good. His music sucks. There's nothing like, if your music sucks, there's nothing here.
I didn't really hear much of his music.
I know, because it sucks. I know. It sucks.
Because he didn't.
I haven't listened to it.
I mean, he may suck, but like he doesn't.
Do you know he just put an EP out?
Yeah. No. And it's literally called like Here.
Do you like it?
I didn't hear it because I'm off that ship already.
No, because it sucks.
I mean, it may suck, but I'm just off that ship already.
You'd have heard it if it was good. Somebody would tweet about, yo, Cabela is dropping shit.
Like, I didn't know. After Gallus came out, like, bro, when he did not even release I mean, like another song, like when Gallus, you got to know when to strike when it's hot. And the problem is sometimes people do,
once again,
and sometimes people don't.
I think you guys have this misconception that these artists control when they put music out. The label heard the songs. They suck. I'm not putting this out. You guys think Capella Gray goes on the internet and hits upload? No. There is a 17-step process to putting music out. Just like a TV show, just like a movie.
I don't know. I know what I'm saying.
Song
with
suck.
With him, I don't know when, like his signing situation. Like at least with
I think he signed Columbia. I don't work in music anymore.
I'm saying, like, I don't know how far into Gallus it was that he like signed something. Like I know like with Ice Spice when she signed something.
I can tell you as far into that song dropped and he tried it again and they told him, I know this for a fact. This is not me. They heard the songs and it sucked. Really? And they said, hey, this ain't it. And then the same thing artists do. They start complaining about the label. They all do the same shit. Hey, the music wasn't good. You know why artists tend to, unless you're a superstar, unless you really want to take a break, unless you want to... Hey, when you keep complaining about not being able to drop music and then nothing's coming out, because the records aren't good. Because you know what you would have did? And I always say a lot of artists don't bet on themselves. No, they'll put some shit out for free then. You won't. You won't, but you can't afford to. Because number one, you're in debt. And you're also not super confident in this music.
He had the connects to.
Connects to what?
To have some assistance in like putting a good song out if all his songs suck, because like prior to Gallus he has written for like other artists and stuff like that, right? I'm saying is that factual or not though?
Okay, first of all I'm gonna start I'm hating. Second,
I'm genuinely like is that not factual? Like has he not written with like Chris Brown and shit?
But
like
that look,
and been in the studio
like
with them?
I said, bro, like you don't know what that looks like. I could have hired 6 writers. You're just happy for the opportunity. So I could have paid you $1,000, bro. I could pay you $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. That's gone that's rent. That don't really mean nothing.
No, I'm saying in terms of assisting for him, like
no,
yourself.
I know, but I don't mean I'm friends with you.
And it's like you see with that, but then that's That's what happens.
I don't mean I'm cool with you.
But you see, but then that's what happens because now the people you're showing this to have a perception of you. So now it's like, okay, if you're hanging around these people because it's how you're making it seem. You're making it seem as if you're well connected with these people because you're writing for them. It could have been one fucking bar and you get a writing credit. You know what I mean? Like you putting this perception out. Now people are putting you on a certain.
Once a nigga feels the need to tell me who he's writing for, I already know you're in financial trouble.
That's you though, but like other people who don't know much about this nigga that no one's ever seen before,
they still don't. So I'm right.
Yeah, for sure.
They still. So I'm right because no one knows shit about shit.
But there's a lot of people. This dude just came out of nowhere, got a hot song, and then when you go check his social media,
he went home.
He's in the studio. Stop hating! I'm trying to get this porno. He's in the studio with Chris Brown, and you're like, oh shit, this dude who got the hottest song of the summer out right now is in the studio with Chris Brown and fucking and like with Diddy and with someone else he was in. It could have been for fucking a day or two. It could have been for one song. It could have been for an hour. No one knows. But now you're putting this image out, and now because you're putting this image out, people are thinking, oh, you working on some shit. And then when you don't follow through with the single thing, then you fucking fail because you fucking suck.
People are stupid. Simple.
You can't say that.
Yes, I can. I can.
I mean, you can, but that's not
people
fair.
Thinking you take a picture with Chris Brown means that you have a song coming out with Chris Brown is stupid. I think that is stupid. Yes, that's dumb. That is dumb.
That's not what you
I can post a picture with an actor tomorrow and be like, hey, yes. Am I in the fucking movie? No. Yes, you wrote for Chris Brown. Chris Brown has to decide, do I like this? No, this song sucks. Hey, bye, buddy.
Do you give a person more credit or like room?
I give you have no, this is only me though. This is not how the general people think. I'm going to preface that. The general public will never think this. Personally, me, because I've been around a little bit, the minute I know you're taking and you're not credible, somebody that's up and coming, and you are, it's always the same picture. You, an artist, your back is to the mixing board because you don't want them to know you're taking a picture of them. And then I already know, this shit ain't never coming out, buddy. This shit is in the fucking garbage. I know that. I seen that. Y'all niggas. When you ask and he looking like he gives you this, I'm like, I don't even want to be here for real. My label made me do this stupid shit. They told me you was a good writer. This song fucking is garbage. It's fucking garbage. Bro, listen, man. Like the smoke and mirror shit, niggas not getting me, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not just finna believe this, and this. I don't care. Not a shot. Not a shot in hell.
Capella Gray was the perfect example to use too. Yes. Aside from like, how much you don't fuck with him, which is cool. I'm sure his music.
No, I also don't fuck with him.
Aside from that,
I'm prefacing that. I don't fuck with him.
But like that is the perfect example of like waiting too long. The perfect example. I don't think there's been anyone else like recently more of a perfect example.
I don't even think that's because I don't think if he put something out soon, it would have popped. Because the music got to be good. The music ain't good, and I was saying maybe I'm being biased.
It's also how rare is it that someone does put something out like that and they dead ass have nothing else.
Mad one hit wonders. Mad one hit wonders. There's mad one hit wonders out here. And
recent though? I'm not in general, yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Recent. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Who else? I'm genuinely asking.
I got
in the last like 2 or 3 years.
We got lucky. That Pound Town girl, thank God she got that Ski record. Because if this next one ain't it, I don't know what you gonna do next. That would have been too soon to call, but my brain would have been like, oh, you don't got another one. But thank God she made good music.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who else recently, at least, or in the last like 2 or 3 years, has like a.
We would have to wait because you don't know it's bad for you don't know they don't want to wonder.
Previously, I'm saying aside from like, I think that was like the biggest one. I'm saying like in the last couple of years.
Yeah,
because that shit. I would have to think over.
I would have to think about that. Though.
Like I like at least in the off
the top of my head, I cannot come. I would concede and say I cannot come up with
because when you hear like that's like a Mims, you know what I'm saying? Like that was like a hit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a one hit, like that shit was.
Mims got better records than Capella Gray.
I'm sure he does, but like I'm saying, like
I'm just saying I'm hating. I'm hating.
No, but I'm saying like that was one like that dude got that one big ass song and nothing else.
Yeah, nothing.
Like,
and I don't even think Gallus like it might have been a more so New York thing too. I was traveling around, I hear that shit everywhere.
All right.
I'm hating. I'm bugging out.
Sorry,
I'm hating. I'm already hating. Nothing happened in sports. We don't give a fuck.
That new Snow song, both of them.
Yo, hey, Snow back. I critiqued that last album very, very harshly. These last two, Be My Summer, I was like, damn, who hurt you?
I need help.
Shout out to him.
In a bag. Shout out to him.
I need Sad Snow.
That was fire.
I need Sad Snow.
And what's the other one? What's the name of it? I like it too.
Sweet Tea.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Anyone? Well, the on the radar shit came out.
Shout out to Drake on the radar. Shout out to Gabe. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to On the Radar, man. Shout out to Dev Ontrell. All them guys over there getting a Drake freestyle is, that's what everybody crying about. And Drake smoked that shit. And I told everyone Drake has moved up on my his accent. The London accent has beat the Afrobeats accent now for me. So London Drake is like number 2. So shout out to that.
Combination.
That shit is funny, bro.
He's jumping the sick right now.
Y'all playing that?
No,
I already said it, but
I was only just waiting for you to stop talking to say it. I was just waiting for you. That was
I know.
Drake.
I was waiting for you.
Yeah, we don't care that Drake. I think Drake dissing Pharrell is perfectly appropriate. I don't care.
I really don't care.
No, I think
Pharrell did
everyone can get this. What the fuck?
Okay.
I don't care that Pharrell has nice skin and doesn't age. Yes, Pharrell produces Pusha T shit. He hates Pusha T. I'm gonna diss you too, nigga. So what?
Yeah, catch it straight.
Yeah, catch it straight. What the fuck? Who cares? And it was a fire ass bar.
Yeah.
And
it's kind of tough. I came from, bro. Melting down a fucking. Well, saying that he could melt down his fucking names.
No, listen,
that's
Drake smoked that shit. Drake ain't miss on a feature in 2023. But they gonna say, we Drake bias.
That Cardi B and
Offset song? Jealousy.
I'm at the point now, I love Cardi so much, but I'm scared that if that bad verse comes, I'm like, bro, how do you keep, like, what is happening? She gets into the studio and like it's like she loses her mind. I'm like, bro. And the thing is, she rapped more than Offset on the song.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, this is her record.
Honestly, don't.
She's smoking shit.
I think she's been on such a hot streak. It's hard for her to. For us, I think it'll be hard for us to feel like she misses unless it's a.
She had 5 to 6 straight 30-point games, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That girl raps.
I think it's going to be hard for her at this point to miss. Right now, at least.
But I love that she's doing this and she's not rushing her music. Fuck that shit.
No, she's the complete opposite of rushing her music. It's been sitting.
And we still are just tapped into everything she's doing. She's just rapping.
And I do think that if that next album does come out, which I'm sure it will at some point, that shit is going to do astronomical numbers.
Because she built up all the anticipation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She might get another Grammy.
Listen, if she sound like this, there's nothing to talk about. It's only there's nothing to talk about. And that's it.
Yeah, not much.
That's all for music. Once again, shout out to On the Radar, man. I love a New York platform getting such a big look. You know what I mean? So, and that platform for a lot of people in this space, like it hit home. I was like, wow, like, bro, that hits home. Like, that's right there. Like, that's home. So, shout out to On the Radar, man. Shout out to Gabe, Dev, Rob. That's amazing. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I think that's all we got, man. Yeah, I got y'all the podcast for 3 hours and left. See what happens when you niggas come early?
No, today was early, but we here.
Yeah, when you niggas don't treat this podcast like a fucking nightclub.
Sorry.
We can have the best fucking podcast in the world. You guys come here at fucking 10 p.m. and think we're going to podcast for 3 hours. No, I have a fucking job.
Treating this shit like Dykeman.
Yeah, you guys are treating this shit like it's the fucking hookah bar. Sorry. But yes, you see what happens now when you look. You guys still getting home before midnight.
Shout out y'all.
Like, geez, no, shout out me. What the fuck are y'all talking about? What the fuck? They don't know what time you guys get here. What the fuck are you talking about?
Shout out y'all for listening for 3 hours.
The fuck? Yes, they love this shit. Y'all understand? I would say I was ahead of the game when it came to long form content. I'm gonna keep patting myself on the back.
Of course you are.
Yeah, hell yeah. But listen, thank you guys for liking, subscribing, listening to all the great things you guys do. Yes. The tournament is August 20th. Brooklyn Bridge Park. Spectators are welcome. There'll be drinks, free food, all that good stuff. Please donate to the Tyler Mckenzie Memorial Fund. The link is in our bio. Yeah, that is how I want to end it. Please focus on doing those things. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing, doing all that beautiful shit.